Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the battle? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef, I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing, man, aka the Asiatic Black Man, the original man. My bad, I didn't even put my
All right, for our viewers who don't know, tell them who's the original man.
The original man is the Asiatic Black Man. He's the maker. He's the owner. He's the cream of planet Earth. He's father of civilization and God of this universe, Rick. And there's only one God.
salute. I got my guy, the Puerto Rican Prince in the house, D Free, and of course I got Mr. Wakanda himself, my man T'Challa, aka Prize Fighter. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Wakanda forever.
What's good? What's good?
It's popping.
So we see it. We got a lot of news out here, man. We seen Usyk is cheating. You know, having the inhalers and all that.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see the inhaler over his nose when he was getting the inhaler to open his lungs up?
What it looked like, it did look like something. I just didn't want to try to rain on his parade. It did look like something, but he had like a cross there. And I seen something, but I didn't see something. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but you know, you want to call Ryan out for tests, but you want to say nothing when you see
Usyk never failed anything.
Okay.
Usyk never failed nothing. Ryan failed. So.
Well, he failed one test. I think he's gonna fail the next test tomorrow. So we're gonna see what happens, man.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, man. I'm excited because it's the year of the upset. So today's episode, I think, and I got a couple people coming through, man. Hopefully to give us some insight. But I think Tank really should be on upset alert. I think Tank might lose this fight. What do you guys think?
Nope. It ain't gonna happen.
What you think about it, Free?
Ain't gonna happen. Go ahead, Free.
I'll let my man eat real quick. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen. I don't think it's likely that it will happen, but Tank can very well get upset. I'm not overlooking Frank Martin at all. Frank Martin is a hell of a fighter. He just haven't been in the big fights yet. So I'm not overlooking Frank Martin. He's definitely the most skilled fighter that Tank Davis has ever fought. So I'm not overlooking that. I just think Tank is going to win.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I think Frank can win. Don't get me wrong. I just don't see it happen. I just think Tank's going to outbox him for 12 rounds. I might give Frank maybe 3 rounds, maybe a swing round in here and there, but I don't give him no more than 4 rounds. So that's just me though. But I like Frank though. You know, Frank ain't backing down in the press conferences. He looks like he's ready to go. He's always in shape. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
So another thing that I wonder, man, especially with Tank, you know, calling out the cheating and all that. Hold on 1 second. Somebody
calling out.
He calling out the cheating and all that. So I think Tank has kind of been on a mission, and I think he's worried about everything but what he should be worried about. and that's Frank Martin. Because Frank Martin's a dangerous black slick fighter.
Why you say that,
Southpaw.
BVO? Why do you think he's doing everything but? Why do you think? Why do you feel that way? I'm not trying to troll you. I'm trying to.
No, it just seemed like he's talking about everybody else instead of worrying about his business. Like he wanted to talk about Ryan. Now he's talking about Usyk. He's like, at the end of the day,
what did he say about Usyk?
He said it's amazing how people be cheating. Because Usyk taking an inhaler, that's cheating. To open your lungs up, Tyson Fury got robbed.
It's illegal.
So it's one of the things where I think they should immediately take the belts from Usyk for cheating like that, because who knows, if he wouldn't opened up his lungs, maybe Tyson Fury would have stopped him. But
first of all, if he was taking an inhaler, if y'all claimed y'all saw an inhaler, he would have had his belts taken from him. There was no inhaler up there. People want to act like there was an inhaler. They want to speculate stuff. They don't have no proof. They just trying to figure out was there an inhaler. That they can't believe that Usyk beat Tyson Fury. But it is what it is. He beat the man, so let it be.
And you know what, Free? That's what I'm saying. I saw something looked weird in the corner. My eyes are not, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. But what I did not see is him taking an inhaler. And two, I see other video footage that ESPN, what was it, ESPN, right? If they come out with other footage and he's doing that, he should be stripped of all the titles. And they already stripped his IBF title. I don't want to jump the subjects too fast. I want BVO to finish his first subject or whatever. But until he's conclusive video footage or evidence, then he beat Tyson Fury, bro. They need to get over it. That's it.
I mean, we just tired of boxing being so corrupt, man. You got a innocent kid who took something by accident, and Ryan, they want to hang him upside down. But when it comes to Usyk, no one says anything, and it's just sickening,
didn't
man.
Fail nothing.
Usyk was taking. It looked like he was taking an inhaler, man.
We don't know that, BBO. It could have been anything. I mean, he had a cross in front of him. I mean, they did do a good job disguising it, But all I saw was him have a cross.
You see what you doing, BBO? You see what you doing?
What am I doing? I want to know.
You are out here witch hunting. You said it looked like he's been taking. It looked like he was taking an inhaler. You don't know if he was taking an inhaler or not. You assuming that's witch hunting. That's what you're doing.
Here we go.
See the difference between what happened with Ryan and what you're doing right now is we know for sure there was something in Ryan's system. We don't know for sure if he was taking it. I didn't even see the video, but from what everybody else that talked about it, they talked about Usyk kissing his cross in between the rounds. That's what I heard. I don't know about him taking no inhaler. I haven't heard nobody say he took an inhaler.
Yeah, that rumor is crazy anyway. Now, that's not my first time hearing it. I heard it yesterday, and I just was like, man, I didn't even click on it. I'm like, get out of here. Then it was coming down all the time, so I happened to click on one, and then they basically were just saying, until we didn't see it all the way, and they just trying to rain on Usyk's parade. They so mad that damn Englishman lost. They don't know what to do to that Ukrainian boy dog walked him. They just need to get over it, man. Tyson Fury, he's a known cheater. Ryan Garcia is a known cheater. Usyk is not known for cheating. So until there's evidence of him in pump, I don't think that Usyk would risk that like that in a heavyweight undisputed title fight. I just don't think that he would even risk that. I think he'll rather get knocked out. But if he did do it and we bust him, then we'll come up here and address it. Until then, he's your undisputed champion.
I got some photos. Salute to my brother B3. He says, salute to the panel, BBO. I'm driving champ. Usyk didn't have an inhaler. I thought I seen, but Tio did and didn't get stripped. Forget which fight. But his pops definitely gave Tio an inhaler. Now, that's a witch hunt. I've never heard no one say that. Tio has always been a clean fighter. Some people call him young Mayweather.
How that's a witch hunt?
Hold on. Can y'all see the screen? I got the pictures of the inhaler.
Yeah, I don't see an inhaler.
It looks
like he's kissing across to me.
No, where you see an inhaler?
Right there, I got an arrow pointing to.
No, that's not no.
I'm on my prop game today. I got an arrow pointing to.
Listen. My wife takes an inhaler. That don't look like no inhaler.
Not at all.
I don't know, champ. It looked like an inhaler, dog.
It's
I
not.
know
You
you
going
want
on with
to say it again.
you going on with
Hold on, your audio's bad, champ. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Freak. How come you was so quick to try to chop Ryan's head off, but you ain't got nothing to say about this?
my bad. I walked
I
away
don't
from it.
have nothing
My
to say
bad.
because I don't have no hardcore evidence. There was hardcore evidence on Ryan Garcia, not on Usyk. You showing me a picture that doesn't look like an inhaler. That look like somebody's reaching. I got this hardcore.
Hold on, you went out, Free. I didn't hear what you said. Freak, you hear me? I don't know. Free got that cricket wireless, so my bad. He messed
Nigga,
up a little bit.
ain't nothing crooked about my wireless, nigga.
Hold on. We early in the game, baby. We only 18 days
I didn't
away.
curse.
We,
I didn't curse.
we only 18 days away, man, from monetization. So
I didn't curse. You didn't hear a curse word come out my mouth.
no,
I said, ain't nothing crooked about my wireless.
you gotta love the Puerto Rican Prince, man. But I gotta ask you this, man. So it's okay for Usyk to use an inhaler, but it's
No,
not
nigga.
okay for
Stop
Ryan to
making
use.
up stuff.
I
It's
heard
not
what you
okay.
said. And once again, I said there's hardcore evidence that Ryan has cheated. You showing me a picture of somebody reaching and trying to say that's an inhaler. I don't see hardcore evidence of an inhaler. I don't.
I got an arrow pointing to it, Free.
I mean,
But
what do you see, BVO? What color is it?
it's silver.
I ain't never seen no silver in here.
Well, I'll say this, man. But the big thing we definitely want to talk about is definitely Tank Davis seems so consumed with everybody else. I'm wondering, is he worried about himself, champ? Because he really got a big fight ahead of him. I think he's underestimating Frank Martin. I think he's taking Frank Martin lightly. And we've seen Tank do that before, take people lightly. And I just don't think this is a good look. What do you guys think?
I don't see where you see him taking Frank lightly. He looks in incredible shape right now. So I mean, I just don't think Javante's where his head at is in the game right now. I don't think that he will overlook any opponent. You know, he got a major deal that he's going to be announcing soon. He said, so I think that he's going to stick to boxing, bro. I think he's going to be, you know, all about boxing. You know, he got Adrian Broner saved his life, so I think I think his head is in the right place. He's been in trouble before, and I don't think he wants to go back to that. I think he likes his rich lifestyle. I think he likes being number one of the faces of boxing. So I don't see him looking past it. You can't look past Frank Martin. He know what he got to go in there and do. So he gonna go in there and do it. So that's just what it is.
I don't know if you remember when a guy named Chop Chop Curley dropped Mayweather, and I think this could be. I don't think he could
He
beat him.
didn't drop him. He didn't drop him. He buzzed
Oh,
him. Salute, salute,
okay.
Crush.
He didn't
He
drop
didn't.
him now.
No,
Okay.
Chop Top didn't knock Mayweather down. Mayweather never been down
Yes,
officially.
he has been down, man. He was down versus
Yeah, he
Super
took a
Judah.
knee. Nah, he took a knee against I forget the boy name because his hands was broke and he still won the fight. Nobody dropped him.
Okay. Chop
I give
Chop
you,
Curley didn't
I
drop
give
him
you
now.
no. He blocked him though. He caught him, clipped him, backed Floyd up to the rope, but Floyd punished him after that. I mean, I'll give you Zab. You can have that one. You know, his glove touch, but nobody dropped him. You know what I'm saying? Like Tio got dropped by Cambozo, and the way Ryan got dropped by Luke Campbell. Nobody's never dropped him.
Oh, the guy that he stopped. My
Yeah,
bad, you right.
yeah, the guy that Mayweather beat up, that buzzed him. Anybody that hurt Mayweather, they got severely punished for it.
Except for my guy Jose Castillo. He beat Mayweather that
No, he
first fight
didn't. No, he
and
didn't.
got robbed. But salute to my man Crush the Legend. Salute to my man D for the win. Salute to my
Salute,
brother Dr.
salute.
Mark. But I'll just say this. I'll say this. See, this is what I'll say.
Don't skip flawless
I
mint
said Dr.
comment.
Mark. I said Dr. Mark. Flawless mentality, Dr. Mark.
I didn't know that was him. Don't skip
Oh yeah.
no. Read his comment.
He said, "Come
Don't
on, BVO. What
WTF.
the F? Or you money up or stop it. The money up or what? I'm just saying, hey, salute to my man 88 Sports, man. He came in second to me in our
88.
football league. Salute to my guy. But I say this,
Salute.
man. We gotta be honest. Tank Davis, don't get me wrong, he's a monster. Great fighter, one of my favorite fighters. Be free tested that. He's one of my favorite fighters. But the thing is,
No,
I
he's
think he's
not.
taking I think he's taking Frank Martin lightly. I think he's taking Frank Martin
No.
lightly, man.
Tank Davis ain't never been one of your favorite fighters.
BBO, let me ask you, what makes you think you like what? Give me something. What do you see? What do your eyes see that makes you feel that way, like inside that he's just like, you know what, screw this dude? Because who is he to look over Frank Martin's shoulder at? Who's next? Like what's
It's a lot of money on the table, and people forget when you got, he got some M's on the table, so he could be focused on these M's. Because rumor is, I don't know this to be true, but the rumor is that in his next 6 to 7 fights, he's looking to go undisputed. So if that's the case, I definitely want to see what he got going on, champ. I want to see what he can do. Salute to my brother DS. He says, salute BVO D Free Prize. Yoda, Dr. Mark, Sports Talk. Hold on one second. Sorry, let me get some water. Somebody go.
Go ahead, get some water. But I don't know. I'll go back to the brother Flawless. I don't know what BVO's doing. He has something against certain fighters, but
Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I had to get some water. That's cap. That's cap,
right.
man.
He like Uncle. He like what Uncle Crush say. What do you call him?
Bernardo.
Bernardo. Yeah, like that's. Yeah, shout out to
Hold
Crush.
on, you definitely right. 88 Sports. My favorite fighters are black fighters. Jamel Charlo's my favorite fighter. How many times I gotta tell you? Jamel Charlo's my favorite fighter.
Jamel Charlo might be retiring.
You don't know that. You don't know that. But to say I don't like non-black fighters, that's wrong to say.
I didn't say you didn't like him. I just said you.
I'm talking to my brother 88. You my brother and I love you, man. Don't go against the family like that. We on the same team, baby. Don't do that to me, man. We brothers, man. At the end of the day, I just go for the best fighters. So I can tell you all the great black fighters. Andy Cruz. You got what's the other guy? David Morrell. You got Tank Davis. I mean, you got a bunch of blacks that's really good. I don't know why you guys got this opinion that I don't like black fighters.
No, hold up, BBO. You said I'm not even gonna go on who you named, but you said I can name all the great black fighters. You named 3 and you stopped.
Hold on one second. I got my guy in here, the future champ. I think this dude might be a 53 division champion, man. I got my man Noah Ash, one of my boxing analysts. So we got my man Noah Ash in house. What's going on with you, brother?
What's good? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
What's poppin'?
How y'all
I know
feeling?
you. I see you got a new
brother.
phone. You ain't got that Obama joint. I can hear you now. That boy got some paper now.
Yes.
So tell us this, man. You are the pro in boxing, man. Can you break down that Usyk versus Fury fight for us, man? What happened?
Man, I put $100 on the Fury.
I was wrong too. Go ahead.
But nevertheless, Fury's still my favorite heavyweight of right now, currently. Even after that loss, I feel like Fury, in my opinion, did well and great and fought an amazing fight. Both of them definitely deserve their flowers for that. But it shows the heart of Fury in that fight. I'm not really lie, and I can't wait to see a second fight. I think if Fury was more, I guess, if he wasn't more showboaty and he actually took it serious, I feel like he could have easily dominated way more than what he did. So
yeah. So I ask you this now: when you see you've been in the gym with Tank. Do you think my brother T'Challa, aka Prize Fighters, thinking Tank is overlooking Frank Martin? What do you think?
That's what you said. That's what you said.
I'm just asking the question, man. I don't know what you try to jump on me for, man. I'm just asking the question.
You said that I said something that I didn't say.
I didn't say you say that. I said that's what people say. Yeah, this dude try to jump on me because I'm black. No, that's what happens, man. Be careful, man. It be your own people that jump on you like this. But what you think, man?
Man, I think Tank in the best shape of his life. Yo, did you not see the way he been training lately and the way he has been built?
I
Yeah,
don't think BBO
He's
seen it.
having fun with his camp, and that's scary if you having fun. So I don't think he's overlooking Frank at all. But I think Frank needs to step up because he having a fight of his life right now
so
Agreed.
you think Frank is gonna get stopped?
for sure. He
Oh,
could he couldn't even handle his last fight.
That's one bad fight.
One bad fight was his last fight.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
I
his
guess
one
you.
bad fight, nevertheless.
Hold on one second. I gotta read this comment, man. Somebody in here saying some goofy stuff. They said BBO has Ryan Garcia, who he calls the new Sugar Ray Leonard. I did not call Ryan Sugar Ray Leonard. I said some
Yes,
people
you did.
say he looks like Sugar Ray Leonard
No,
when he
no, no,
fights.
no. You said he was. He looks like the
Next
kid
coming.
Sugar Ray Leonard reincarnated. And then when I started going on you about it, you said, "Well, that's what some people say."
Nobody's never heard that. Nobody.
So let me ask you this, Noah. Now Noah, you went against me, the Asiatic Black Man, your brother, and said that you
Dog,
thought Devin was gonna beat
I'm not
Ryan.
gonna let you cap. You gonna tell the truth one way or another. I'm not gonna let you cap.
Here we go. Let me ask you this. Noah. Now you went against your brother, man. You said
Okay,
you thought Devin Haney was gonna kill Ryan. So what
I
happened in that fight, man?
man, I'm so frustrated because Devin Haney is one of my favorite fighters, and in the fight, you I feel like Devin fought him in the amateurs so many times, and he knows who he is as a pro,
Hmm.
and he knows that he has a left hand.
Right.
Tank created a blueprint for Ryan Garcia, for Devin Haney just to follow through
Pardon me.
to stop that left hand. All he had to do is focus on that, and in the first round he get cooked by that left hand. So it just shows that is Devin IQ really like that, or is his defense really like that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna ask you this. You know, they said Ryan ate drunk a fruitopia, and now they saying he might, come back dirty. I think he had a fruitopia in a hot bag of Cheetos. I don't know what happened. But anyway, the man came back dirty. He's gonna probably come back dirty tomorrow. Do you think him coming back dirty ruins the fight, even though Ryan did the work? What do you think?
All I know is I put $700 on Devin. So uh, anybody who bet it with me that I give their money to need to give it back if it ends up being a no contest.
Hey, this is streets, baby. Ain't no money back.
I'm gonna get it back.
what my uncle say? Ain't no money back. It's like when you buy your little reefer, man. You're not getting your money back if you don't like it. It's gone. But he said, what do you say? Prize fighter stop the cap. He said one. But I ask you guys this. So I hear a lot of people say that BBO is capping, which is crazy. What am I capping about? So you guys think
He didn't say
that?
prize fighter stop the cap. Where you see that comment at? It looks
Oh,
like
my
he said
bad.
BVO stop the cap. Shout
Okay, I
out to you.
misread that. I
He
misread that.
definitely did.
Oh, it's not tomorrow. It's Wednesday the 22nd. Thank you for
Okay.
that correction, Dr. Mark. But let me ask you guys this. So that being said, I'm gonna ask my boxing analyst one more question before we move on. So how do you think a fight plays out between Devin Haney and Tank Davis?
At first, I thought Devin Haney would be doing good on his jab and he would be able to create a competitive fight. But now that I see his lackluster defense and a bad chin, I feel like he'll be stopped easily.
Yeah.
It's
So I
hard to go
mean,
against that.
what do you mean when you say a bad chin? Is having a chin being able to take those tough shots or not getting hit on the chin? Period.
He dropped off. He dropped off.
Oh, okay. Dang. He said, "There you go again." But I ask you guys this. So that being said, do you guys think that Tank is still gonna give Haney a shot? What you guys think? Oh, here we go. We got him back.
Well, according to what he said, he's still going. He's going to
I'm
be
back.
coming for Devin Haney. So, I mean, I'm only going by what he said until he showed me something. Otherwise, I'm going by what he said. He said he's still going for Devin Haney.
I don't even
So
see that as a money fight because like after seeing what Ryan Garcia did to Devin, what is there even the show? What is there to prove?
Okay, let me ask you this though, Noah. Okay, so Ryan Garcia, what happened in the fight with Javante Davis? What happened in that fight
Ryan Garcia,
against
uh,
that against Javante Davis? I'm sorry. What
Ryan
happened in
Garcia
that fight?
versus Geronda Davis.
What happened? What happened? What was the outcome?
I guess Ryan Garcia tried to do the same thing he
No,
does.
no, 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 no.
Huh?
When Javante fought Ryan, what
Huh?
was the outcome of the fight?
Oh, Tank stopped him.
Okay, and then in Ryan's next fight, he won, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it seemed like he bounced back to me, Ryan Garcia, right? With the Devin Haney win. So why Devin can't go out, lose a fight, come back his next fight, win, and then jump back in there with somebody super competitive and win that fight? Why is that so far fetched? Why don't you think that would happen? Or it
He
can't
can do
happen?
that. I just thought you were saying like him fight Tank just right now. That
Well,
would be easy.
Styles probably not, but I mean, you never know. Styles make fights.
That's true.
Yeah. But anybody that like their blunts on the stove, no, you don't want to listen to a guy like that. This guy's a goofball.
Yeah,
So
I ain't feel
I
like going to my room and getting my lighter.
so this is what I'll tell you. Anybody that's like blunts on the stove, man, you don't want to listen to this guy. At the end of the
Get
day,
yourself a gas stove. You'll
I
never need a
think
lighter.
I think Ryan in particular, was not at his best when it came to fighting Devin. I mean came to fight Tank. But honestly, I've never said this. I've never said anything other than Tank is the number one guy under 140. I think number one is Tank, number two is Tio. And I think that's the real fight. I think Tio and Tank should fight 3 times. What do you think about that? No, you think we can get 3 fights out of Tank and Tio?
3.
Yeah.
Why
Like
they
a
need
trilogy?
a trilogy?
Yeah.
They need to fight for one time at least.
Well, I'm saying because most likely if they fought the one time, Tio will win the first one. You think they would do a rematch?
Boy, nobody ain't no most
Tio is getting his ass whooped.
ain't no most likely T.O. wins the first one. It's not gonna be 3 times because if T.O. loses to Tank Davis, he ain't gonna want to fight him again. The same way when he lost to Campbell, he ain't want to fight him.
Tio is gonna get his ass whooped.
You sure about that, Noah? A lot
Yeah.
of people doubted you, man, and I seen how you beat people to death. A lot of people doubted you, man.
I like Tio, honestly. Tio is one of my favorite fighters, but I just don't see him. I don't see how he's gonna size up against a lot of people in the 130 on 140.
Well,
So you
I
don't
think he can beat a lot of the 140s because
You think he can beat Matias?
yes,
stops
yes,
him,
absolutely,
beat
You
him to
think he can
death.
beat Matias?
absolutely.
Matias who ain't got
Matias
no
is a
defense.
he's a walking punching bag, bro. You ain't.
I
What?
think you will beat Matias.
Uh,
I think you will beat Matias, dude.
Matias is like that.
I'm not impressed with Sabril Matias. I know little homie X would back me on that one. I could,
nah, I think T.O. has the capability of beating Matias. I don't think T.O. has the heart to beat Matias.
Matias is gonna come forward and
yeah,
he's gonna keep
and
banging.
he gonna get hit coming forward.
Salute, salute. Appreciate you coming through. But I think I really think y'all sleeping on T.O. skill. I keep saying Tank. I'm not gonna overdo it. I know that's why I got my man Noah up here. I think Tank is number one. I just think the only guy that can give him a fight is T.O. And I don't know why you guys are taking out the fact that T.O. is a great counterpuncher. Tank's a counterpuncher. I think the fight's a little closer than people think. What you think about that, Noah? You the expert.
I feel like it'll be very competitive, and out of everybody in the 140, 135 division, I feel like that's the best matchup in my opinion. Yes.
And you see
Uh,
what happened when we bring an analyst on? Because
no,
we're novice, man.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
tell you like this. T.O. is a counterpuncher. The problem is T.O. only can counterpunch when somebody's coming forward.
And
Tank
that's what
Davis ain't.
Matias does.
I'm not talking about.
We talking
I'm talking
about
about Tank
Tank and
Davis.
Tia. Okay, my
I'm talking about
apologies.
Tank. Tank is gonna make T.O. come at him. Tank is he's a perfectionist at taking your strong suit away. We all know T.O.'s strong suit is counterpunching. So if Tank knows that's his strong suit, Tank gonna say, okay, well, I'm gonna make you come to me. I'm gonna counterpunch you. I'm not gonna go to you. I'm gonna make you come to me. That's what he took Ryan left hook away. He took the jab away from what's the guy he fought before? Hector Garcia. You know, he's famous at making those guys have to fight his fight. So if T.O. got to fight Tank Davis fight, T.O. gets stopped in 7.
I definitely would say this, and then I'm gonna have my man Pryor read some comments. I think you're really sleeping on the fact that Hector Garcia gave Tank a problem until he didn't. Tank got him out of there, but he gave him a little bit of a problem being a decent boxer. I think that's the only way to beat Tank is the box because he don't have a style. So because he don't have a style, you got to box him. That's just my opinion. Go ahead and read some of those comments.
I don't want to.
Price.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Salute to Ariana. Did I say that right?
I think so.
Salute, sis. I don't want to butcher this name. What is it? Damn, somebody's snoring already.
Right.
What is that? I don't want to Jory. I don't want to do that. Faint. Hashtag JBT. He said T.O. beat Tank ? That's what your host says. 88 says T.O. dies against Matias. It has nothing. Hold on, it jumped on me. 88.
Go ahead.
He said T.O. dies against Matias. It has nothing to do with skill. It's going to be mental. I can see that. Flawless said Tank just obliterates T.O. badly. The safest bet is just to go against whoever BVO is going for in the bank. And then Ariana said Tank will not be losing this fight. I'm not overlooking Frank, but Frank is not on the level. I agree. I think that it's going to go 12. I'm standing on that because Frank is going to be tough. I don't see.
You think it's going 12?
I think it's going to go 12 because the layoff. Both the brothers had nice little layoffs, and I think they're going to be super competitive. And I just think that it's going to go 12. But again, I got it 8, 4, 9, 3 tops.
Do you see anybody get knocked down?
I can see a knockdown. We're talking about Gervonta Davis, so I wouldn't be surprised if Frank go down. I wouldn't be surprised if Tank went down and got buzzed real quick, but I don't think that'll happen. But it can happen. But again, I think this is go 12. I've been saying it for a while now. Since before the fight was announced, I said the fight gonna go 12. I think it's gonna go 12. But Tank can't knock out everybody. But I think he doesn't knock this guy out.
She said, hold up. Wait a minute. Frank looked like a deer in headlights at the press conference. I got Tank by split decision. He did. Go ahead. Frank.
I was gonna say no. I think Tank stopped Frank.
That's cool.
The problem is we only seen Tank not stop 2 people. One was I think it was a 6-rounder or a 4-rounder, and the other one he hurt his hand. Those are only 2 people that he didn't stop. Everybody else he stopped.
Right.
I think like I said, I seen Frank Martin in that last fight. I seen him get rocked by a guy that's not a big puncher. He's not a big puncher. He got decent power, but he's not a big puncher. But Frank Martin got rocked in that fight, and he was holding on for dear life. And Derek James was like, "What's going on? What's wrong with you?" He was like, "I don't know. I don't know."
That's what you see. He's holding on for dear life.
No, he was holding on for dear life. That dude hit him with a shot, and Frank was like, "Hold up, I wasn't expecting it." But yeah,
Why you keep muting me, man?
Hey, but you gotta have some etiquette, man. I keep hearing you playing with stuff.
I'm not doing shit. I'm sitting here drinking soda.
Hit it on mute when you drink it, man. This dude slurping.
He said.
Go ahead.
She said, what are you talking about? Frank barely won his last fight. That's cool, yeah. I know he looked like crap. Then another brother says Tank stops him in 8 to 10. I ain't mad at that. Tank stops Frank by 7 or less for sure. And yeah, that's it. She just
I would agree that Tank was stopping. I'm just saying I've been seeing so many upsets because people gotta remember Devin Haney was an upset. I don't know how, but he was a big time fight. That was an upset. Then you had Tyson Fury going here, embarrass us all, and lose to the little bitty dude, the little bitty middleweight. So it's just like, I'm not saying Tank will lose. I'm just saying I just wonder if he's focused. Salute to my man Mookie in the house, man. As always, he's late. See if I can find your thing, man. Mookie, you're late, man.
I'm just half an hour.
What's good?
Hey, it was good. Family was good, BVO. It was good.
Um,
Everybody D3.
Ja.
Class.
What's
What
good?
up?
hey, I got a guy for you one day, man. One day, Norm, I got a guy for you, man. I think this dude's job, man. I think he'll be a good sparring match for you, man.
All right, bet. What way you fight at?
He
What
up
would you?
here. What,
Which
what
way
you
you
at?
fight at, Joe?
At 156.
Okay.
Noah, what weight you at, Noah?
135.
Oh, you went down to 135. Okay, well that's a little bit of ways away then. That's a
Nah, I
ways
still
away.
spar.
You sparring guys that big?
I spar anything.
Dang, you a bad boy, man. But
You gotta
oh,
learn.
Hey,
but I
shout
was,
out to him, man. Hey.
hey,
Straight up.
when you see John, man, he a scary looking joker, man. I know you don't play, no, so you have to go to work with him, man. But he a scary looking dude, man. And you see, you talk like Batman, so you gotta be careful, man. But let me ask you guys this: so going forward, how do you guys see this whole card shaking out? Do you guys think David Benavidez is gonna win this fight against this foreign dude for the WBC interim title?
For sure.
Yeah.
I
For
don't see
sure.
no problem
I don't.
necessarily that for me that David Benavidez have to really worry about. I see with David Benavidez been stopping him in the later rounds, but I would say ninth or 10th round.
Okay, go ahead,
Yo,
Fred.
this guy used to be the champ at cruiserweight before Usyk beat him up, right?
No, he was at
Light
light
heavyweight.
heavyweight. Light
Okay.
heavyweight. Arthur beat him.
Arthur better
Yeah,
be
but
heavyweight.
Turby,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah. Arthur beat him up.
Yeah. Arthur beat him, and he gave Arthur a run for his money for a while. Um, I I don't know. I want to say David Benavidez. I'm picking David Benavidez, but he's fighting at a weight class that he never fought before, and this dude is supposed to be a tough individual. I'm a pick David Benavidez,
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna say it's a guarantee that he wins.
Yeah.
for sure.
What do you
I
got
think
So
it
I
by?
think he beat the dude up though. I think he gonna beat him up. But I mean, again, D Free is 100% right. We ain't seen him at 75 yet. He's stepping right in there with somebody that's solid. So we got to see. But yeah, I'm picking David to win. I expect
Have
David
to.
to win. Go ahead, Josh.
Oh, sure, my
No,
bad,
you
my
good. You
bad.
good. You good.
For me, just have to remind y'all that he's going to 175. That's a way better weight for him, and he damn near walk around at 200 pounds. So he more in his right weight, but he not even at his right weight necessarily. I think he really a cruiserweight, but
Damn.
you know,
he's big as
Brother,
hell, man.
brother 88 said David by ninth round knockout.
Yeah, I could see that. But
Yeah.
something I'm wondering, and since we got two fighters up here, what's up with Shakur and these weak opponents, man? What you guys think about that? We got Shakur fighting the dude that Frank beat to death. I mean, I thought he
I
was supposed to
mean,
be the chosen one.
yeah.
Shakur
I
keep
mean, I
fighting
mean, Shakur,
scraps.
Shakur out here taking a page out of T.O.'s book. He fighting
Oh, here
dudes
we
he
go.
ain't even on his level. I mean, he looking like T.O. out here.
Shakur over there taking everybody's scraps.
I like how you threw that in there, Free.
But let me ask you this,
I
John,
mean,
and go ahead, go ahead.
I don't think that but I just think that everybody else who have a bigger name and who's a high level fighter is just dodging him right now because one is bad business because he's not an exciting fighter. He don't put butts in seats and he not gonna sell out no arenas. You know what I'm saying? And he's a dangerous opponent at the same time. So he don't really have no leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like for
Yeah.
me, he gotta get his name up.
He's in a tough spot, Josh.
Yeah,
He really
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Then
very
he's
tough spot.
beefing. He kind of beefing with Bob right now, talking about he's being blackballed and you know. But if he leaves top rank, where's he going? You know what I mean? Is he going to move up to 40 and go to the PBC? I don't know what he's in a bad spot right now. And like you said, he's not that excited. He's not going to. He's not even selling out the Prudential Center in Jersey. So and I like the kid. I think the kid can rumble, but he's in a bad spot, bro.
I wouldn't get on the. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't get on the train to go see. Like if I'm coming, say I'm coming from East New York, I'm not gonna get on I'm not gonna get on no Jersey train to go see Shakur. And let me ask you guys this. Now, you both are fighters. So why is this Puerto Rican so rough? Why he talk so rough to blacks, but when he fight any other race, he just super calm. But when it's a brother, I'm a hurt this nigga. I'm gonna beat him up. Where is all that coming from? What do you guys think about dudes who selling wolf tickets like that? Did that rattle you guys when somebody talk like that? Or what does that do for you guys? You guys are actually fighters.
Move me.
You're only
So
going to confuse him with that
real
question.
shit, it just boosts my appetite. You know what I'm saying?
Said it boosts my appetite. That boy talking crazy.
Hey, you know what, BVO? I want to jump into this thing that I seen on your channel, and I
Go
saw
ahead.
that you broke it first. Are they really stripped? I see it was a Michael Benson tweet. Are they stripped Usyk? Like, why is the IBF doing that? I thought they was the most solid belt, but like, what is that
No,
about? D3 is pretty good at this kind of stuff. Why are they
what
doing that?
what it is they have a mandatory that's in place, and they saying because Usyk signed the contract to fight Tyson Fury, and there's a rematch clause in there, pretty much the same as Bud Crawford. But the only difference is they gave Bud Crawford to have an option. They not giving Usyk an option. They saying, well, since you signed the contract, we just going to take the belt because we know you going to do the rematch. Tyson Fury haven't even activated his rematch clause, and Usyk never even said whether he's going to fight the rematch or fight the mandatory. So
I
I don't
know.
know why the IBF is doing it.
That was just absolutely disgrace. And you know what I like to say? And I like you, IBF.
Yeah,
But that move
I
right
don't
there,
know
y'all
why the
pulled,
IBF is doing it. Yeah, I don't know
y'all
why the
need to be
IBF is doing
investigated by the FBI for that move there. That
it.
man just won the fight of his life, and you didn't even give him a week. And they
Yeah,
come in
dang
there
a
and do
week.
that.
It ain't been 48 hours.
Jesus.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. But I gotta ask Noah this for sure. I already know what Jocko say. What did you guys think about having that referee who like he was about 90 years old with them big dinosaurs in there? What you guys think about that? Did y'all see that old ref in there?
I've never seen who was that?
I've never seen him before. Did you guys see how small the ref was when he was in there with
You
Usyk
never
and
seen
Fury?
you never seen that ref before?
Who was he? I think
No,
I seen him.
he's been around for a minute.
What's his name?
I can't think of his name. I've seen him ref before. I seen him ref championship fights before. Heavyweights fight as well.
Why would they
He's
have
been
a
around.
guy that small ref in a fight
He's been
to
around
be
for a
Well, I
minute.
don't think that has anything to do with it, BBO. Like, what do you want his referee to be 6'5"?
I mean, he got to be bigger than that.
No,
Shoot to
I
my
mean
man Ben Israel, man. Shalom, man.
they don't
But
they
you
don't
you
have that
all right.
many.
You
They
all
don't have that
right.
many
Frank is
tall
going to bed.
referees like that.
You all right.
Most of
Frank's
the
going to
referees, I
bed.
mean, the tallest you might get is somebody like Tony Weeks.
Wow. Hey, Tony.
Oriana she's insisting that Tank is gonna melt
I agree.
Frank
I agree
Martin
with
and go
that.
to
I
him.
agree with that.
I ain't mad at that, sis. For real, for real.
We gotta talk about it because we've been seeing so many upsets. I just don't want Tank because I'll tell you one of my favorite fighters had an upset because he took a guy lightly. Teofimo
Well,
Lopez
he
took
ain't your guy.
George
That
Kambosos.
ain't Tio. He ain't Tio, BBO. That's we talking about Javante Tank Davis.
I think technically he would be a little bit more accomplished than Tank. I don't know. That could just be me. But let me
It
ask
is
you
just
this
you.
though, Josh. Well, let me ask you this, Josh. Can you break that fight down for us, man? That's the fight we keep talking about. Can you break down since we can't never see to get it? I'm gonna leave it with you. Who you think will win the fight, Tank versus Tia? How would you break that fight down?
Yeah.
John,
Mm.
I don't know. Keep it moving. Let D3 answer.
But I see that
Oh, there you go.
Tio.
Oh, he's thinking, man. He was
I
thinking, man.
didn't hear him.
What's the question? What's the question?
Oh, I was saying, how I want you
Stability.
to break. I want you to break down that fight for us. Did you hear what I said, Jar? You couldn't hear me.
Yeah. I heard you. I heard you. I
Oh,
heard you. I
go
was
ahead.
just thinking.
Yeah, I know you was
Um,
thinking. I can hear you think. Go ahead.
Tio, he has the possibility of beating Tank on points. He's not stopping Tank, but he's not gonna hurt Tank. Um, but Tank also has a strong possibility on closing out on Tio because he can't fight on his back foot, and Tank know how to cut the ring off and make the fight smaller than what it is. For me, but I would see Tank being on a split decision win.
Split.
Salute,
Nah,
Queen.
I wouldn't say T.O. can't fight on his back foot. I think T.O. fights best on his back foot. But I just think
my bad,
he has
but vice versa. My bad.
Yeah. I like I said before, I think Tank is going to make T.O. fight his fight. I think T.O. doesn't have the ring IQ that Tank Davis had. And T.O. doesn't make adjustments in fights. So that's the biggest problem for T.O. He doesn't make adjustments, and he can't fight going forward.
He's emotional in there. I agree with you, Free. I'm gonna interact with the chat a little bit. The big homie Crush said, Frank. I'm sorry. He said Tank told Frank he picked the wrong time to call his name, and then the sister Queen said, "It's a queen in the chat." Salute to the queens in the chat. And then they say, I agree. He's fighting Tank too early. He needs to see Rayo de los Santos first, even Keyshawn. And Tank said that to him too in the press conference. He said, "Yo, you took the fight too early."
It's a lot of money out there, y'all. I don't understand why wouldn't he take it? Why wouldn't he take
I
it?
don't understand.
It's too much bread on the
cash
table.
out right now. He trying to cash out right now, and that's what he's doing. I ain't saying he gonna lose though.
I don't know if it's true, but they said Frank might be getting $3 million for this fight. That's a lot of money, man.
I'm happy for him. I want all the brothers to get rich as possible, and do the right things with their money.
Yeah, that might be just for the guarantee. That might just be the guarantee. It might be more than that on the back end.
They got a 70-30 split. So
that's what it is. Yeah. Where'd you see
70-30 split?
I don't know if that's true. I've seen that on.
I don't even see it
Boxing
being that
Show News.
I don't think it's gonna be that. I think it's way less than that. I think he's gonna get a small proportion off the back.
No, I don't think
the WBA is 70-30 though. The WBA is 70-30 naturally.
Yeah,
so that's why.
Okay. Yeah, 70-30 for the mandatory. For a mandatory, I don't know if this fight is a mandatory fight. I think this is a voluntary fight. But either way, I don't think Tank is going to give him much lower than 30% because Tank got a relationship with Earl Spence. I think he respects Earl, and I don't think he'll make a hard bargain for Earl. If Earl say, "Hey, how about we do 70-30?" I think Tank will say, "Okay, no problem."
Yeah, I'll say this though. I'll say this, and I'll say this,
regardless of a press conference, you know what I'm saying. But this is just entertainment, and but I think that once Frank get inside of the ring, and he get touched once, fight was gonna. But Frank, you can't count Frank out.
You know what I'm saying?
But I know that would look real funny right now, and you know what I'm saying, with the press conference, wow, but that's the press conference, you know what I'm saying? The lights, the cameras, for me, he ain't doing what he do on a regular, you know what I'm saying? He want to fight, you feel me? But that's where he shine at, for me, but not, you feel me, but talking and stuff like that.
And that's why I got it going 12, John. I don't think Frank's going to win, but I think Frank, because he is like that, and I know what John said in the chat, that he didn't look good in his last fight, but I'm talking about this fight coming up. I think he will look good, and I think he's going to survive the 12. But Free made good points when he's saying the only time he really went the distance was a short fight, was 4 to 6 rounds or whatever it was, and then he hurt his hand real bad against the Pitbull kid. So, but that's a good point. But I think Frank gonna make it out of there, man. But it's not with a dub.
I don't. The funny thing is, more I think about it, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, I honestly can say, you know what? I think you guys might be right because I've seen Frank. He was holding on for dear life versus that last dude, and if he doing that with him, Tank's gonna f him up.
Especially
forget what I just said because I just remember, and Free is right. He was hanging on for his life, dude.
and he hurt him a couple times too. Remember that body shot he hurt Frank with?
Yeah, that's why Tank said you don't like body shots.
Yeah,
That's why I
that
started to
body
say that.
shot. If you go back and look at that fight, because I went back and looked at that fight recently, and that body shot that he hit Frank with was vicious. And Tank is a savage body puncher. We seen that when he broke Ryan down. So
Ariana, you absolutely right because I forgot he had got hurt to the body. That
mhm.
that's true. And Tank, because I was just so caught up in how they was messing with Tank with the whole $1 million worth of game. I forgot Tank did say you don't like body shots. So let
Yeah.
me ask you that. Let me ask you this, John. If you know a cat don't like body shots, you think he's working on that, or you think that'll still be an issue in this fight coming up? What you think?
I'm a man. Mentally, I'm gonna fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna level change. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw the jab, stab at his body from the fake at the body, but then come right up top with the right hand, then finish off with the hook. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna psych him out. So, hey, bro, if I know that about you, then man, you butter to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Body shots are some of
Yeah,
my favorite, one of my favorite punches in the sport of
see the
boxing. I
thing
love a good body shot.
the thing about person weak to the body, when you weak to the body, it's only but so much you can do to build your body up. You can pack on some muscle and you can try to stay in shape, but if you weak to the body, you weak to the body. It ain't nothing you can do to hide that. Like we
Yeah.
have seen Keith Thurman packed on muscle, he's still weak
Run.
to the body.
He
It's
runs.
nothing that you can do to hide it. If you just weak to the body,
Yeah.
you weak to the body.
It's like having no chin, like Amir Khan. You know what I mean? It's the same deal.
I'll say this though. You know what? Thinking about it, you guys are right. Because one thing about Tank that I remember, and this is when I found out Tank was on another level. When he fought that dude Isaac Cruz was going to his body a lot, and Tank was eating those. So I mean, I hate to say this because it makes the talking not as fun, but you guys are probably right. Tank probably gonna knock this dude Spark out probably 6 or 7 rounds. He probably gonna put him to bed
I ain't mad at
because
that.
Nah,
even when
that
even during when they was like she said in the press conference, it he looked scared to death and he
Yeah, he
definitely
did.
looked like he wasn't ready. And even when Tank was just playing around talking about I think his girlfriend or somebody, he was so rattled. It was like, dang, he
He
might
did.
get
Somebody
effed
said
up.
it. Yeah, you're right, baby. Somebody in the chat said he looked like a deer in the headlights. I noticed that, and he kind of did was a little struck with all them cameras and people. He was looking around like, oh shit, you know
I
what I
don't
mean? He
think people
really
realize
was.
how big a star Tank is becoming. I mean, I
He's it ain't becoming. He's a star
yeah,
now.
he's there. Only reason I said becoming is because I think even seeing him as this last press conference doing so much talking, selling a fight. This was different when he fought. He didn't really do this when he fought Ryan. It was Ryan doing all his trolling and going at him. But this fight, I mean, he doing a lot of talking. He kind of being real vocal. And I just think, and like everybody has seen, Tank is in the best shape of his life. So I gotta say, honestly, hey, BVO, I was wrong. I think after thinking about it again, Tank is gonna hurt him bad. Tank is gonna hurt him real bad. So I don't know.
I
I
ain't
don't.
mad at that. I ain't mad at your opinion, brother.
And I'll ask you this, Jock. Would you put Haney on that list to fight Tank in that next 6 fights?
For me, but Haney mentally, he will not beat it. Hey, look, I already said that your chin is mental. Haney, he is gonna triple guess himself now, and you don't triple guess yourself against Tank. If you're
Yeah,
not yourself against Tank, then you a goner. And if Frank is not himself against Tank, then he's a goner as well. But if Frank could be himself, then
yeah.
that fight, it was going the distance. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna go the distance. But I don't see, but Tank would knocking him out if Frank is Frank. But yeah, feel me? But
I
Devin
think it's gonna
Haney,
go the
he need to stay
distance.
away.
Yeah, for
The funny
now.
thing about it. You know the funny thing about it, man. I keep hearing people say they want Shakur to fight him next. Do you guys really think Shakur gonna get a chance to fight Tank? What do you guys think?
If he don't sign back with that, well, I ain't gonna say if he don't sign back with Top Rank
He
because
need to
Bob
chase
probably
Devin Haney. For me, that's who he need to chase. He need to chase Devin Haney. Ayo, right now that would be a good fight because Haney coming off his loss and for me, Shakur need that fight and he need that publicity and Haney have it. So you know what I'm saying? He need to chase Haney, not Tank.
Well,
that's
let
a
me
good
ask you
point.
guys this: how do you guys think it would go with Loma versus Tank?
It'll be competitive in the first 4 rounds, and then Tank gonna just smash him out of there.
The trouble
Yeah,
with other southpaws though.
yeah.
He was having trouble
It'll be
with.
tricky at first, Joe John. Loma will. That's why I said the first 4 or 5 rounds. But when they get to like 8 to 12, and when they get to them back the deep waters, he gonna drown.
Yeah. See, the thing is that
Mm.
it's the very opposite of Tio. Loma can't fight on the back foot. Like Tio can fight on the back foot. Loma can't fight on the back foot. So we're gonna see Tank Davis walk Loma down because he's gonna realize Loma can't fight on the back foot, and he's gonna realize that Loma doesn't have enough power to hurt him. So
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna end up walking Loma down, and I think he's gonna ultimately stop Loma.
Mm-hmm.
Red flag, red card. No. Loma have power. Loma have sneaky power. He got accurate power, and he got power that could hurt you.
I
You
didn't
know what
say
I'm saying?
Loma don't have
Hold
power. I
on,
said
hold
he
on. Let
don't
me
have
finish.
enough.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
Loma have power, and you gotta understand. Tank have problem with other southpaws, and Loma he knows when to turn it up and turn it down. And you think that he is gonna allow Tank just to walk him down?
I
Loma's
think
gonna
because
keep
he
the
can't
fight in
keep
the
him
middle of
off.
the.
No,
He
no. See, the thing is, I
he
didn't say
can
Loma.
keep Tank off with angles. Yo, but Loma
He
took a
would be
lot of
turning
angles.
the angle. He does turn a
I,
lot, but I
I, I
think
Yeah.
Tank cut the ring off so good he'll figure that out.
no. See, the thing is, I
Wait,
never
no,
said that
no, but
Loma
Loma have
don't.
better IQ.
I never said Loma don't have power. I said he don't have enough power to stop Tank.
John, you said before you got cut off, you was about to say that Loma's IQ is higher than Tank. That's debatable.
Loma have a better IQ than Tank.
That's debatable.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes, it is.
no, it's not.
That's
Loma
very
been.
debatable.
I'm gonna tell
Tank,
you
Loma
why.
like.
that's the.
I'm gonna tell
Go
you
ahead.
why it's debatable. I'm gonna tell you why it's
Mhm.
debatable. We seen Tank Davis in every. I've seen all the 29 Tank Davis's fights. I haven't seen Tank Davis lose. I haven't seen Tank Davis lose on the scorecard. He's knocking people out every way he can. He's made adjustments in the fight. I've seen Loma lose 3 times now.
It's better than Tank's, bro. But Loma took way more
We wasn't
respect from
talking
him.
about
Hold on,
winning or
hold on, hold on,
losing.
hold on,
The
hold on.
question Josh
Hold
said
on, hold on.
was Josh's statement was Loma. I forget the wins and losses. Josh's statement was Loma's IQ is higher than Gervonta Davis, and I said that's debatable. But
And
I'll let him finish.
no, what I was saying when I said the wins and losses, I seen Tank Davis when he's making adjustments. I seen him make adjustments to pull off the win, to set up the opponent to get the knockout. I've seen Loma not make adjustments and get beat 3 times. That's part of your ring
Bro,
IQ.
now
When you
one
can't
of
make
Tank
adjustments, that's part of your ring IQ.
now one of Tank opponents could match up to any of Loma opponents. Only one I can say is Cambosis because that's just somebody that Tank would fight. But
What about
besides
Mario
that,
Barrios?
and Mario Barrios, but he posed a threat, and you seen that he gave Tank a lot of issues, and for me, but he took a step up in that fight. With him fighting Loma, he's gonna take another step, a bigger step. But Loma is not battle
Uh,
tested.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
debatable.
now I'm not saying Loma got a ring IQ. I don't think it's better than Tank Davis because if your ring IQ is better, you will be able to make adjustments and pull out the win.
Salute to Shelton and my
And
man Bruce
those
Gas.
those 3 losses that he had, he didn't make adjustments to pull out the win. He didn't.
I think he made adjustments. It was just not enough to win.
I
I'll
said
say
that's
that.
what I said. He didn't make adjustments to pull out the win.
Okay. Yeah, but that's debatable. That's a good debate there. Tank Davis IQ, who he doesn't get a lot of credit for, versus the high IQ Lomachenko. We seen that. I don't care if it was against Cambozo. Loma was in his bag. He looked fresh. He looked
Well,
sharp.
Loma couldn't stop Haney, Ja. You got to remember
That's what.
that. Loma
But
couldn't
that's what
stop
they
Haney.
said that's what they said in the
Tried
chat.
to
But that Styles make
Loma
fights.
didn't try to stop Haney. He just tried to outpoint Haney. He
Oh,
didn't
okay.
try to stop him.
Okay. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
He
he
really
just
didn't.
tried to,
He
and that
didn't.
was his mistake.
He didn't stop. He didn't stop Theo neither.
Nope.
T.O. beat him easy.
I wouldn't say he beat him easy, but Theo beat him.
He wasn't throwing no punches.
Yeah, he
He
didn't throw
wasn't.
punches for the first 6 rounds, but he did in the second half. But
And then he took the last round off or the 11th round off.
and that's where a ring IQ come in. You don't let up. You win the entire fight. You don't know what these judges are looking at. That's part of your ring IQ.
Well, that I would say, but that I would agree with. But let me ask you this, John. So are people sleeping on Loma because he's so old now, or what do you guys think? Because I think the man is
Sleeping
what,
on
36?
Man, people sleeping on Loma because they finally seen that man lose and they seen him face adversity and finally come up short. So now, of course, but they're going to be second against Loma. But Loma, he is real underrated right now, still, even at the age of 36 or 35 or whatsoever his age
Yeah.
is. He still have the capabilities and the abilities and the for me, man, the reflexes, but the twitches and the IQ to beat somebody like a Tank Davis.
Let
I
me
like
ask
the
you this. Let
boxers
me ask you
too.
this.
I like
Let
the
me ask you
boxers
this,
too.
Jai. Let me ask you this. Do you got Loma beating Tank Davis?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. Break it down. Break it down, John.
But Tank Davis, for me, but I gotta see, but the training camps.
I don't think he can beat him, John. I gotta
You say you got to
disagree
see
with you.
better training camps out of who?
I gotta disagree with you on
No.
that
For
one.
me, but I gotta see, but the training camps. But I gotta see them. For me, during the time of the fight.
I think
So you
Tank.
said you do got Loma beating Tank?
Yeah.
I got 100 push-ups on it.
Jeez.
Matter of fact, make it 200.
D Freeze over there, so he played either.
I don't think that.
Matter of fact,
Hey.
make it 300 push-ups.
Make it 500.
Make it 5. I'm gonna do mine if I lose.
All right, cool.
Well, that's crazy. I
That's a
hope that
bet.
fight happens. Yeah, that's a bet. We on. I hope that happens because that would be a real intriguing fight, though, John. I'm not gonna lie, because I like the boxers too. But see, the difference is Javante can do that too, and his ring IQ is crazy. And I just agree with D. Free that he's gonna walk him down. And Loma does got sneaky little cracks. He does, but I just think that it's not gonna phase Tank. He's gonna walk through the fire and just get to him.
But what is Tank gonna do when Loma choose to open up on him too?
Loma doesn't fight well on the back foot.
Gonna let Tank be on his front foot that whole fight, bro?
Tank
he gonna
can
push
be
him
on the
back.
front foot of the whole fight. He can. If that's his game plan, he can do that.
Loma have too much experience. He's gonna pivot out and then he's going to burst out with a splurge of attacks and then he's going to gain position again. But
he didn't figure it out against Devin. He didn't figure it out against
because his mindset was different because he was trying to outpoint Devin, but
he
Loma
didn't figure it
knows
out
that
against Tio. He didn't figure it out against
because
Tio.
he wasn't expecting that with Tio. But at the same time, Tio, he came in better equipped and he was prepared. Loma lost that fight, plain and simple. But it was a good fight. Loma lost. You know what I'm saying? But that don't define whether or not if he could beat Tank.
I got Loma getting stopped in
Me too.
8.
I say stopped in 10 or 11.
Man, Prize, I got 100 push-ups for you now. No cap.
Well, you might. I can do 100.
100? All right. Hey, yo, when do we do it? I'm going to turn on my camera and I'm going to go to the park.
I hope that fight happens because I think it'll be very competitive for as long as it lasts because I think it'll take Tank a little while to figure out Lomachenko, but I ultimately think that he just walks through the fire and get to him. That's just me.
No, it's gonna be competitive.
Y'all forgot he beat Gary Russell. Hold on, did y'all forget that he beat Gary Russell? Y'all forgot that?
Well, but he beat him. But one of the other judges had it a draw or something. It wasn't.
Hold on. Now I know people hate on Gary Russell, Mr. Come On, Shawty, but Mr. Gary Russell is one of the most.
That fight was very competitive.
I guarantee this.
Two things with that fight.
I guarantee this.
Go ahead, John.
After y'all see Frank Frank Martin versus Tank, y'all gonna think different about Loma versus Tank. I promise y'all.
I know we're gonna think Loma might not make it 4.
All right. Hey, BVO, please remember this conversation.
I'm gonna remember it, man.
I'm here every week. I don't go nowhere.
All right.
I don't go nowhere. I'm always here. You already know that. You tap in. You know I'm always here. I don't go nowhere. I don't. If I lose my bet, I pay my bet. I ain't got no problem if I lose.
Granddad, what's up, man?
What's up, fellas? I'm just listening to y'all. Hey, I got a new pound for pound #1, fella.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Usyk, yeah. Yeah, he took Canelo's spot, man. He deserved it.
It's undeniable, bro. I mean, Bud I'm still BBE though. Bud beats everybody. But
That's what me.
Usyk,
I still have Terrence #1.
You about to go to sleep,
deny
man.
Usyk. You can't deny Usyk, man. Usyk,
He
cruiserweight
could
undisputed,
be number
heavyweight
2.
undisputed, cruiserweight undisputed, heavyweight undisputed. You
Yeah.
can't deny it, man. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Always got to do that.
He could be
But
number
yeah, I
2.
was listening to y'all with the Loma Tank. That's a good fight. I just don't think at this stage of Loma's career, in this stage of Tank's career, that Loma can beat him. I don't think Loma can overcome, the explosiveness that Tank brings. Now, if this fight was 2-3 years ago, I would have to pick Loma. But now, I don't see him. No way, no how beating Tank Davis. I just don't see it.
I'll say this.
36. Look. The same way you look at Bud, you gotta look at Loma, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, I don't. No, I
That's a
don't.
good point.
Well, see the difference.
No, I don't.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Loma don't have dynamite in both hands. Bud does.
Bud is still #1. Yes.
Bud
Hold
can
on,
stop
man.
you in one shot.
He beat a shaky Errol Spence, man. That's
Man,
his
forget
best
Errol
man.
Spence, man. He
That
knocked
Errol
out every
Spence.
welterweight.
That was Errol Spence's fault that he was shaky. I don't give Errol Spence no pass. He got in there and got his ass whooped.
You say he didn't look good. Come on, OG. You say he didn't look good in that fight.
He didn't.
I told you he didn't look
terrible.
good. I told you he didn't look good since Porter. He hadn't looked good since Porter. That ain't no. That's still no pass. Everybody told me that Errol was too big, too strong. Errol gonna mow him down. He's a lightweight moving up. He shouldn't even be in there with Errol. Errol, the body snatcher, the eye collector. None of that bullshit mattered. Errol fought a bunch of limited opposition, and when he got in there with a dude that could actually box and punch, he got outclassed and knocked out. That's what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't no you can say about that. You said salute to the boxing chat.
Loma.
Salute to my man, the Boxing Man. Was the Boxing Menu Podcast Plus? Salute to you, brother.
I think Jai is sleeping on Tank Davis' ring IQ and boxing ability. And somebody, I think it was Noah Ash that said it before. I heard other people said it as well that sparred Tank Davis, but Noah Ash said it most recently. Tank Davis hasn't shown people everything that he has in his tool because he never had to show it. He said Tank Davis, when he's in there sparring, Tank shows that he really can box. He just hasn't shown it in the ring because he never had to. So I just think a lot of people is underestimating his ring IQ and his boxing ability. Tank can actually box very well.
Tank,
we know Tank can box. Tank showed you that he can box.
Tank had to dig deep for Hector Garcia.
Yeah, he did.
No, he not to dig deep for him. He dug deep. He dug deep with the little fat head dude. He dug deep with that dude.
Tank had to dig deep for Isaac Cruz. Tank had to dig deep for Marius Barrios. So let's not act like Tank is some mystery master and he got the technique. Like Tank had.
Oh, that's true. But then again, you got to look at the fact that Mario Barrios ain't no fucking slouch either.
And you got to remember, Mario Barrios is 6 feet tall. Tank Davis is 5'5".
Mario Barrios is fucking.
Hey, Tank kicked his ass. I don't care what nobody said.
Tank
knocked him out.
Mario
Tank knocked him out. But I was at that fight. Don't forget, BVO. I was there in the house live watching that fight, and Mario Barrios was giving that motherfucker hell.
And I'm gonna tell you right this. I'm gonna tell you like this. Mario Barrio gave Tank Davis hell. I believe he gives Lomachenko hell, and he beats Loma.
Who?
Who? Mario Barrios?
I don't
Of
Mario
course
know.
he
Barrio.
beats Loma. Yeah.
He's
Hold
too
on,
big.
I'm talking about at 140 where Tank fought him at. I believe Mario
Yeah,
Barrio
he's
gives
still too big
Yeah.
for
Loma
Loma. He'll
hell,
still beat
and
Hey,
Loma.
he
hey, look,
beats
look,
Loma.
look, look, look. Hey, look. Let me ask y'all a question. Tell me when y'all ever seen Loma have problems with somebody his size.
Never.
I've
Never.
never seen Loma
Never.
fight nobody his size with the skills of a Tank Davis neither.
Oh
Loma
man.
ain't supposed to be at 135.
And
Loma is a
and
30
tell me
pounder.
and tell
Loma
me
is really too
ha-
small for 135, to be honest. That's why the bigger guys like a T.O., Haney, all the bigger guys will always give him problems because he's too small to be at that weight class. He's just his skill gets him by.
Eh, and another thing that you haven't mentioned is Loma is bigger than Tank as far as height wise. He's bigger than Tank.
Shit, most people are bigger than Tank.
Yeah, so Loma's never fought. No, I mean outside of maybe Rigondeaux, Loma hasn't fought nobody. Oh, Rigondeaux and Gary Russell. Those only guys he fought that was smaller than him. Since he's been at 135, he hasn't fought nobody smaller than him.
George Cambosa
li-
was smaller than him.
No, he wasn't. George Kambosos was bigger than him.
It didn't look like it. Unless Loma had on heels. He looked like he was about a little bigger than him.
George Kambosos is 5'7". Loma, I think, is 5'6".
If he 5'7", I'm 7 feet tall, bro. He no 5'7", bro.
I'm just telling you what I'm going by. I'm going by what they got on record. I didn't actually measure the niggas. I'm going by what they got on record. He's 5'7". Loma's 5'6".
But that being said, I'll be honest with you, man. I think it'd be a good fight. I think that'll be Tank's legacy fight. I really do. I think
yes,
Tank will
I agree.
really. I think this would be the fight that pushed Tank into that special strategy. What you think about that, T'Challa? I think this would be his big coming out
Man,
party.
nobody don't know who Loma is. That he's already Tank don't need no coming out party. He's already out. So
No, I'm
it'll
talking
be
about
good for
legacy wise. I'm not talking about everybody
legacy
knowing
wise.
legacy wise.
Legacy wise, it's great for his legacy, but people are gonna be like,
No,
"Oh, well, Loma was old." So I
no,
don't.
no.
I mean, if they gonna fight, I hope it. Hold up, if they fight, I hope it's gonna be like after Frank Martin. You know what I mean? I don't
No,
want to wait the rest of the year and then
no.
20
It's
middle of the
not.
end of 25.
It's not a big legacy fight because Loma's already taken 3 losses. It would
Huh?
have been a big legacy fight if he would have fought him before Devin Haney fought him. I'm not
Wow.
saying that it's not a legacy fight. It's not a big legacy fight. The bigger legacy fight right now at this point is
Well,
somebody
isn't
like
that what he
Shakur.
said? Isn't that what he asked for? Did he say it was a legacy fight?
No, no,
What did
no.
he?
I said no. He said, "Would this be Tank Davis coming out party?" And I said, "No, it's not a big legacy fight. This is not Tank Davis coming out party
Well, if
fighting
they
against
fight after
Lomachenko
this
at this
fight, I
time."
think that it
Tank
would be. If they fought next, then hell yeah, after Loma's performance,
No,
I think
it's
that would
not.
be good for his legacy.
No, it's good for his
hasn't
legacy.
dared to be great
No, it's
yet.
good for his legacy. It's just not a big legacy fight. It's good for his legacy. It's a legacy fight. It's not a big legacy fight because of the time that he's fighting him at. He's already
Yes, it
had 3 losses.
is.
We already seen him get
No,
beat up in the
it's
fight with
dangerous.
Devin Haney. We seen him get beat up in the fight with Tio. It's not a big legacy fight. It was at one time. It's still a legacy fight. It's just not a big one. I think right now the big legacy fight for Tank Davis is Devin Haney, Shakur, and Tio. Those are the big legacy fights for Tank Davis.
Fair
Please do
enough.
me a favor,
Devin
y'all.
Haney is
Smash the
gonna
like
get
button for me.
mollywopped.
Yes, one time
Please
for the
smash the
one
like
time.
button
It's
for me.
free. It's free. We come on here for hours. We let y'all cook, and all we ask is a free like button. That's it.
Please smash that like button.
Man, Devin
Go ahead.
Now,
Haney shouldn't even. Devin
who did you
Haney.
say the legacy fights were?
Look.
Who did you say the legacy fights were,
Go
Free?
ahead,
Look.
Jock. Go ahead, Jock. My
I
bad.
said I said I
Devin
said a big
Haney.
legacy fight.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
go ahead,
Jock.
go ahead.
Devin Haney shouldn't even be mentioned in a legacy fight with Tank because he wouldn't survive. So get that out the picture. Get that out the picture. And two, yes, it
Now,
was
who'd you
via
say was the legacy fights, Free?
I
Hold
said
on, hold
that
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What'd you say, John? Let him land the plane. What were you saying, John? You said 2.
yeah, and two, that would be a big legacy fight for Tank. You feel me? Because Tank hasn't dared to be great yet, and Loma,
No, John, you can't say that. You can't say that
like
when you
like
fought
like.
Mario's big ass. No, you can't say that. He fought a
But I'm
6 foot nigga.
okay.
That's him fighting you, bro.
But I'm just saying, somebody with a resume and a stature of a Lomachenko, you don't see nobody like that on Tank resume. So I'm just saying, when he fights somebody with a stature of Loma and a reputation of Lomachenko, that is a very big legacy fight, and that would be Tank crossing the border. You
No,
feel me?
what I'm saying is, at this time,
I feel you, Josh.
People looking at Loma as older, and he already got 3 losses. And like I said, I'm not saying that it's not a
He
legacy
didn't
fight.
look that old to me in his
Too
last fight, Free.
controversial
He
on
No,
that.
looked he
no,
looked he looked pretty sharp.
Let him finish. Let him
Too
finish. Go ahead.
listen. I understand how he looked with Kambosos. Nobody ever thought that Kambosos was going to beat Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Shakur, or Tio. Nobody thought it. He beat Tio. Nobody thought that he was going to beat Devin Haney, Tank, or Loma. Everybody thought that he was going to get washed against those guys, and that's exactly what happened. The only one that he beat was Tio. The only one he beat was Tio. Everybody else, he got washed. So
Listen,
that's not a big surprise that Loma went in there and he beat Kambosos the way he did. It was a surprise that he stopped Kambosos because nobody else did. That was the surprise, but it
All right,
wasn't a
wasn't that
surprise
a
that he
pretty
beat
big
him.
statement to me though, Free? That's pretty big of a statement.
wait, we keep
No,
mentioning 3
Not
but
losses.
really,
listen,
because you're
let me
talking
finish
about
saying what
George
I'm saying.
Kambosos.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's still a legacy fight for Tank. I don't look at it as a huge legacy fight
That's
because
fair.
Loma is 36 right now. We don't know when he's going to fight him. If he fight him next year, he'd be 37. So
Well,
he's
what if they
36
fight
right.
what if they fight this year?
Let me finish. He's an older guy. He already has 3 losses. It's still a legacy fight, but I don't think it's a big legacy fight.
I'll say this though. I agree with what Free saying. It might not be a big one, but you are absolutely right, man. Shout out to the Queen saying when Frank get his ass kicked, everybody gonna want to fight him. Cause that seems like whenever Tank kick your ass, it's like the gold ticket. So
That's a
if
good
I
point.
was
He gonna get back-to-back paydays.
anybody that's fighting, I would say Tank, please let me get a fight. Cause as soon as he get that fight, because I don't know why a terrible dude like Esau Cruz has got so much love. He's garbage. And he get
Trash.
all this love. He's garbage, man. I don't know, man. I ain't a big fan of Esau Cruz,
He
but
not trash. I take that back, BVO. You had me on that. But he ain't trash, but
he
his biggest
survived.
victory, his biggest victory was a loss. So I mean, he cool though. He's fun to watch, I guess, but I don't think he's gonna be competitive against Tank and Shakur
Well, I
and
mean, yeah. His biggest victory was a loss of
it was a loss.
I say his most notable fight was a loss, but his biggest victory was beating Rolly because he became champion for the first time. That's his biggest victory. His most
Yeah.
notable fight was a loss.
Mhm. Yeah, and you know what's so funny? I thought Rolly was trash before when he fought Jackson, but I see Rolly is garbage. I was shocked. Was you guys shocked about
Why?
that?
No, not
Well,
at
we've
all.
been thought that. We've been thought that.
He
Because I
said, "I want
thought
to see."
Jackson watched him.
He said, "Yeah, that's what I just said." He said, "I want to see Tank versus Shakur." I think that'll be now. You know what? I think that'd be a good fight, but Shakur's going to run
Hmm
from Tank. I don't know why everybody want to see him run from Tank. He's going to run from Tank. If he running from
Tank can cut the ring
Nakafila,
off.
yeah, but if he running from Nakafila and all them other dudes, I mean,
But Shakur is not gonna run away from Tank.
why
Over
wouldn't he?
Tank's, and because the Tank style
If
is
he can
not
keep him on it, if he can
coming in.
keep him on the end of that jab,
Tank's
he can beat him.
Hold on.
hey,
Go one at a time.
hey, hey, Shakur Stevenson has all the abilities to beat Tank. He just don't have the credibility publicly. But he could beat Tank, and he's not going to run away from Tank because Tank's style of fighting is not, I'm going to walk you down and cut the ring off from round 1 to 12. And then even when he do that, but Shakur is going to be used to Tank in the ring by then. So it's going to be a good fight for me. It was Shakur. He's not going to be running from Tank. He's not. That's exaggeration right there. But he's not going to run from Tank. Yeah.
Okay, you right. I'll let my box analyst say it. You right. You all right. I am exaggerating. My bad. Go ahead, Grandpa.
No, I'm just saying, Davis. The thing with Davis is we really don't know what he is because he hasn't been tested. He hasn't been challenged by anybody. So we got to get him in there with somebody on his level that can challenge him.
Who?
The closest he had to a challenge was Mario Barrios. That's the closest challenge he's had. Everybody else, he's just watched.
The
What
Pitbull
about Gamboa?
Cruz.
What about Gamboa?
He watched Gamboa. Gamboa didn't win around in that fight.
I mean, but that was Leo Santa Cruz, him and Gamboa both was like putting hands on things. I mean, they didn't win, but I mean,
they didn't. They was touching him, but there's no effect. He walked right through Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz was too small from the gate. Nobody gave Santa Cruz a chance.
I know I didn't.
I'll say this.
Nobody
man.
did.
Hey, look,
he has to be challenged. He has to be hit. He has to have some adversity. He has to be pushed, and he hasn't been pushed yet. So we really don't know what Tank is.
I'll say this. Let me say this real quick. Shout out to Coach Kitty. Coach Kitty, my hair is gonna be in Cincinnati working with AB, man. So salute to Coach Kitty. And Coach Kitty said something I'll never forget. Somebody in the chat said the same thing. Shakur got them high cheekbones, man. Tank might break them little cheeks, man. He might bust them cheeks up. Pause, man. What you guys think? I don't think that's a close fight at all. Because I don't think Ali Moses can compete with Coach Calvin.
Why not, BVO? Why don't you think it'll be a close fight?
Shakur hasn't been in there with anybody that pushed him. I mean, his best 3 fights was Gonzalez, Oscar Valdez, and Dago Jamel Herring. That was his best 3 fights of his entire career. So he hasn't been in there with nobody to push him either. And the couple of people that try to push him, I mean, we saw Shakur get on the bike.
She said Tank already told him he got cuts over both eyes and a cut on his nose, so he's coming for that area. He said, hell yeah, stay talking about them high cheap on Shakur, mess with Bud and Bomac. Tank got Calvin and Kenny. I mean, Bomac is a good coach, man. But that's not his coach. It's gonna be Ali Moses. So Ali Moses ain't no doggone Bomac. We seen in the fight where he was fighting that one dude and he said, you want me to go toe to toe with him? Where's De La Santos? He's like, no, son, keep doing what you're doing. I don't know if Ali Moses can compete with, a guy. I don't know if Ali Moses can compete with no Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin. I just don't think so. What you guys think? Can you hear me?
In there.
I don't know.
We won't know until they get in there. We won't know until they get up in there. We got to see it. We can all have our opinions of what we think is going to happen, but we don't know what's going to happen until they get up in there. You got to get them in there.
I mean, it really. I mean, having a good coach or a great coach in your corner is good, but that's not everything because them coaches are not fighting for you. They still got to get in the ring and fight. The coach can tell you everything he needs to tell you, but if the fighter don't execute the plan, it doesn't make a difference how good your coach is. You can bring in Emmanuel Stewart from the grave. It doesn't matter.
You can go dig up Eddie Futch, free. You can go dig up Eddie Futch. If you can't execute what he's telling you, it doesn't matter.
Cooked.
Y'all boys are sick. That boy said go dig up Eddie Futch. Uncle Eddie go dig him up.
That was crazy. But I like that fight though, BVO. Shakur and Tank. I think it'll be very competitive because Shakur gonna make it real complicated for him because of his movement. So I think that it'll be complicated. That's a complicated fight.
That's not the fight I want. It's two other fights I want for Tank. I want the Gary Antoine Russell fight, and I want the Subriel Matias fight.
Well, that's really not going to be a challenge, man. Gary Antoine Russell, bro.
Okay, well, I want to see it.
I don't think that Subriel Matias will be a challenge either. Tank will knock him out quick.
I want to see it.
I have no faith in that guy. He's a walking punching bag. He got beat by somebody who nobody can name. Then he went in there and fought life and death with the guy before he stopped me. Yeah, it's gone. Somebody muted themselves out, but I don't want to see that. Subriel Matias is not good to me.
I want to see it. I want to see him versus Tank. I want to see Gary Antoine Russell versus Tank.
And
those are two top guys. Those are two top guys. Besides the other dude, the dude from the Puerto Rican kid, Honduran kid, whatever he is. Those are three. Those are top guys at 140.
Man, that's a sparring session.
What was Sabril?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's a punching
We
bag,
gotta
bro.
see
I
it.
just don't have any faith in him.
We
I don't
we
need to
gotta
see
see it.
I don't have
Yeah, I
to see
could
it.
We
dig
gotta
with
see
you.
it.
Tank and knock him out in like
Hold
5,
on,
6
did y'all hear?
rounds.
Did y'all hear about? I got to look into. Are you saying? My man, Boxing Menu podcast said that Frank got cut in sparring.
I
Dang,
hope that's not true, bro.
if he got cut, man, Tank is really gonna hurt him bad. Oh my
It ain't
god.
gonna be this
Damn.
fight
So
gonna be
maybe
postponed. It ain't gonna be
that's
too
gonna
deep.
make Floyd look like a motherfucking prophet.
What he said? True, but we gotta
Frank
listen
said,
to the training.
Floyd
They
2 days
walked on
ago
the.
said the fight was off.
Hold on 1 second. He said true, but we gotta listen to your trainer. They worked on the punches against Rolling, and Tank brought it to reality. That's true. That's true. But
I hope he ain't cut, man. Jesus, hope he ain't cut.
yeah, if he cut, it's a wrap. And
If he's cut,
the fight's gonna be scrapped in June.
yep. If he's cut, yeah, shit. This was. How far are we away from that fight? 30 days? 25 days?
it's May now, dog.
If he cut, it's
Somebody
over.
got another device and look that up, man. I hope that is not true, man.
If he's cut,
he
that
said,
fight is
hold
over.
on.
No,
he said if he got
if
cut.
he got cut, I about to say, man, he about to give me a heart attack.
I'm about to say, shit. If he's cut, that fight is over.
That's a wrap. Scrap that. There, Tank probably would move on too.
Hey, Tank ain't waiting on nobody.
Nope.
You know the part that was funny? I knew Tank was a scary dude when Tank said, I'm going through some stuff and I'm gonna take it out on you. That was great.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly in there. Like I said, I got him dominating the UD.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I
hard
hope he is. Because if he loses, boy, people, just like Saturday night. You know how many people lost their houses Saturday night?
Thanks.
Because I was listening around. Everybody was talking about how much trash Brian Norman was. But he didn't look like trash Saturday night, goddammit.
No, he did not. Shout out Brian Norman.
And you know he fought the sweet science fight. He fought in the pocket like he's supposed to. Hey, Boxing Men's Podcast Plus. Pull up, man. Pull up. I dropped the link for you, dog. I don't know, man. Brian Norman looked good, but I want to see him in there with boots. I think he'll get boots hell.
That'd be a good fight.
No. We can't jump. We can't jump like that because that's what everybody did with Santillan. Santillan beat the dog shit out of Rocha, but nobody was realizing the fact that Rocha wasn't shit and never was shit.
Well, why can't we?
So they all back to Silva since he beat the shit out of Rocha, and Norman struggled with the last guy. He gonna beat the shit out of Norman. No, because Santillan is a flat-footed, come-forward guy who don't move his head and don't move his feet, as you saw Saturday night. He walked into every shot that Brian Norman threw.
That's very, very.
That's what he does.
That's hard to argue. He was walking into all of that. I was like, damn. Shout out Brian Norman. I'm proud of that.
Brian Norman looked like shit until the last couple of rounds. I hear y'all saying he looked good. He did not look good. That man was taking shot after shot after shot.
They wasn't affecting him.
Let me read this comment.
Let
me read this comment real quick.
That Brian Norman was throwing started having an effect. He get in there with somebody like a Jerome Booth Ennis, and he's taking shots like that. Brian Norman's gonna be hitting the showers early.
Go ahead, BVO.
That's what I just said. Read it. Go ahead, read it, BVO.
She said Frank has never been in the under bright lights or a big stage and never been on pay-per-view. He's going to make a mistake, and Tank will be there. Tank will be there to capitalize on it.
Yeah, that's a good point. He
has
a
good point.
There. We don't know
we
don't know what he can do under the lights. I can't even argue that point.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
We haven't seen it. We have not seen it.
I don't know.
Oh, it's all good next time, baby.
Yeah, but back to Norman. He beat a guy, Santillan, who really wasn't that good.
Are you from the land?
Nobody had ever heard of Santillan. Nobody had ever heard of Santillan until he beat Alexis Rocha, right or wrong.
That's true.
You're absolutely right.
Nobody knew who that dude was. Nobody knew who that dude was. Came in there, beat the shit out of Alexis Rocha, who people thought was good because he beat another bum in Blair Cobb. That's what made them think that Rocha was good.
I don't think Blair Cobb is a bum, but I just think he
He's a
Did y'all
bum, bro.
see? Hey, I ain't gonna
He's
talk to
not
you
very
since.
good.
Did you hear him, Grandpa? When he said, "I'm stopping you, man. I'm stopping you." Did you hear AB?
You say that
Oh,
for
that dude,
everybody.
yeah.
AB,
You say that for
Look,
everybody.
man, I
AB,
was
I'm
at
stopping you,
I
man.
was at the Rocha Blair Cobb fight live, and I'm telling you, Blair Cobb is not very good.
Do you think he gonna beat AB? You think AB gonna win?
No, AB gonna beat the shit out of him.
You think so?
He's not very
I hope
good, bro.
so. I hope so, man. I hope
He's
Broner
not very
win that
good.
fight, man. If
He's gonna
Broner
get
win
fucked
that
up.
fight, you know, if Broner win that fight, y'all know he back, right?
No,
If he
he's not
goes
back
out
because
there,
he's beating
I think
Blair
he's
Cobb.
all the way.
Beating
I
Blair
think he's
Cobb,
back.
beating Blair Cobb doesn't bring you back.
Adrian
Beating
Broner
him does
sells
not bring you back.
tickets. Yeah, Adrian Broner sells tickets. All he needs is one good solid win. He's back. He's back.
Oh no! You're right about that. He can sell tickets,
That's
but
what I
beating
mean. He's
Blair
back.
Cobb is not nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
It
Blair
You're
puts
Cobb
him
is
supposed to
back,
beat a
though.
dude like
You're
that.
right. I'm not agreeing. I'm not disagreeing. You're right. But my point is, if he wins and he looks good, he's back.
no,
He could be in a
looked
title
good.
fight.
He looked good in his
He could
last
be in a
fight.
title. He could be. I don't know about all that. He looked okay. He could be in a title fight in his next fight. What if he come out there and stop Blair? What if he sharp let his hands go and
Hold on,
knock
this is for
Blair
the
Flair out?
WBC silver belt, though. You gotta remember that, Free. This is
That's
for
what
the
I'm
WBC
saying.
mandatory.
He'll be
No,
right back in the damn
BBO,
position for
BBO,
the title fight.
BBO.
Go ahead.
It's for the WBC silver belt because he already has the silver belt. When he beat the last dude, he got the silver belt. Remember
Oh,
they
he
were
was.
talking.
Oh, he was already the mandatory. I didn't realize that.
Yes, they
Oh,
were talking
wow.
about him. That they said that after that fight, when he beat that dude, they was talking about him fighting Regis.
Yeah.
He
So, like
already
I
has
His
said,
that.
next
That's his
Adrian
step,
belt.
Broner he's back in his driver's seat for another big payday. If he can go out there and look good against Blair the Flair, he's right back in the seat. He can
And
make
he's not about to
now,
millions.
if
make
they
no money in
smart
this
with
fight.
Broner,
Yes, he
if they
does.
smart with Broner,
He has to
if
let
he
his
beats
hands go. He has to.
Cobb, if he beats Cobb, which I think he will, he'll probably stop Cobb. If he beats Cobb, they should throw him right in there with a champion and let him cash out because he's not beating any of the champions at 140. I can tell you that now.
Yeah. Well,
Cash
like I
him
said,
out.
that goes back to my point. If he was coming there and look good, he's back. The can man is back. And I hope he wins, but
Yeah,
I just
cash
can't
him out.
see it. Like the comment said, he got to let his hands go. He's not going to get knocked
He
out
has
by
to.
Blair the Flair because he can't, because he's not going to get knocked out by Blair the Flair because Adrian Broner can take a punch.
And
And
Blair
I
Flair
think,
can't punch.
right, he got a little bit of pop, but I don't think he got enough pop to knock Adrian Broner out unless he just flurries on him and the ref jump in there and Adrian don't let his hands go. But other than that, he's not going to knock Adrian out and on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
Hey,
he has enough power to do it.
So don't doubt Salvador Martin. He can beat Devin. He can beat Devin. So, but AD
Who
versus
Sandor
Devin
Martin
will
can
be.
beat anybody.
Yeah, Sandor
Yeah.
Martin can beat anybody. He beat Cam. Who he beat? Cam. Mikey. Yep.
Give him Marcos McDonald.
Sandor Martin. If you
You
sleep
remember?
on Sandor
Damn.
Martin, you will get beat. You'll get
Yes,
beat
you will.
sleeping on him.
Yes, you will. He got robbed a couple times too. Who he get robbed against?
T.O.
Yeah, I'm about to say he was whooping on T.O. ass, wasn't
He wasn't whooping on him, but he won the fight. He beat us.
Did you see that they put that shit out for that fight, Mike? Did y'all see that?
What?
Teofimo should be fucking ashamed of himself.
For fighting the top 15 guy?
Fighting fucking Claggett? Who is Claggett?
You top 15.
Who has Claggett fought? When's the last time you saw him fight, BVO?
I've never seen him fight. But Canelo about to fight some dude.
Anybody else on the panel? Have you ever seen Mr. Claggett fight?
What's his first name?
I don't know his first name. Have you ever heard of Mr. Claggett?
I've never heard of him.
Steve Claggett. His name is Steve Claggett. I didn't even know.
You ever heard of him?
I never even knew Steve Claggett existed.
T.O. should be ashamed of himself fighting this dude talking about he fights the best. Man, get the fuck out of here, dude.
He done had three
Just kick
tough
back.
fights in a row. He done had 3 tough fights in a row.
Oh.
Okay. What's that mean?
I mean, damn. Grandpa, can he get a break?
What's that mean? That don't mean shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
shit. You talking about what he said.
Just because you had 3 tough
But
fights in a row does not mean you can go and grab somebody who's number 13 on the list.
Is he 13 really?
look,
Yes.
but
He
look,
is.
here's the deal,
I
right?
thought he was
I'm not
trolling. I
tripping
thought
on
he was
none of
like,
that. Even though what my man Free just said is correct. I'm not tripping on none of that. I'm going by what you said. You said, Mr. Lopez, that I only want to fight the best. Well, sir, Mr. Claggett is not the best.
because nobody's never heard of him.
So if you
Has
only want to fight the best,
anybody ever
we're
heard of?
fighting this guy.
But that don't mean the guy can't go out there and win, because we never heard it. Well, I heard of Cambosa because he was getting a lot of split the city, get a lot of gifts.
She said
Anybody can go out there and win.
Hold on one
Yeah,
second. Hey, John,
No, you're right. Anybody can go out there and win.
I've never heard of Johnny Duncan.
Anybody can win. Anybody can go out there and win. It's probable. It's highly unlikely that he does.
Yeah. I don't want him to win. I want T.O. to win the fight, look good, so he can get.
I want T.O. to get upset like a mug for cherry picking. Anytime you cherry pick, you deserve to get upset.
I don't think that he will, but I hope that he doesn't.
I don't think that he will, but you deserve to get upset. If you cherry pick and you could have had another fight that they offer you 3 other names. They offered him 3 other names. That man chose Steve Claggett. You had an opportunity to fight 3 other fighters, and you went and got that guy. You deserve to lose.
Hey, you speaking?
And
you
we
speaking
just
facts.
watched.
Hold on one second.
And we just watched.
Queen. Go ahead.
And we just watched Barbosa, and we know he's trash. You could have fought him, and you turned him down.
I thought Barbosa was going to beat something. He big trash.
She said Marcus McDonald
So-
is the reason why AB stopped throwing his hands.
Yep.
And is I'm sure. I hope he beats Blair's ass. I think he'll beat
Me
Blair.
too. I hope he do too, sis. Because after that Madonna fight, he put them guns in a holster. They
What
was
that
not
boy?
coming out.
What that boy AB say?
Marcos Maidana humbled him. He humbled AB. He beat him up and he humbled him.
Yeah, he did. They had to carry AB off, man. He was looking crazy.
Coach Kenny is gonna probably go for the knockout too. So
I
Man,
hope
look,
y'all right, man. I hope y'all
if
right, man. Coach Kenny got a hold of him. I hope y'all right.
go ahead, John. You've been quiet. Go ahead, my brother.
Blair Cobb, he is gonna force Adrian Bruno to fight, and it's either Adrian Bruno's gonna fight or he's not. But hopefully he comes to fight this time, because Blair Cobb, he is going to bring that out of AB. If not, put him away. But I think that he brings it out of him, because his fighting style, but he gonna have to force, and the AB have to let his hands go this fight, or he gonna lose.
Blair moves a lot too, John.
I tell you what.
Yeah, he's a good mover. He does move.
If AB goes out here and he loses the Blair Cobb, he needs to retire.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%.
He is done. If he can't beat Blair Cobb, he's done. He's not beating nobody.
Hey, Free. You remember what Mike Tyson said in his last fight? You remember that?
I don't belong in there.
Yeah.
He said, if I can't beat this guy. Yeah,
Then Mike was
shit.
like, I wish I could give everybody their money back.
Yeah.
He did say that. He did.
Yeah, if I can't beat this motherfucker, what am I doing?
At least he knew, man. That's why Mike is a trill dude.
What you
Yeah, I
guys
should've
think about
killed
Mike
this
versus Jake? What you guys think about Mike versus Jake Paul, man?
I hate it.
If Jake Paul goes in there thinking highly of himself like he does, he's gonna get hurt.
Jake is not gonna think highly of himself. But Jake is gonna go in the ring, and that's when he gonna realize that Mike is standing in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Jake hasn't felt that feeling of being in the ring with somebody who could legitimately get you out of there. Feel me? Mike is gonna knock Jake Paul out or hurt him real bad and just win the fight. Jake Paul, Jake Paul, he is eating up. Don't forget that Jake Paul, he have to come up to fight Mike. Mike is a natural God-born heavyweight. Jake Paul is not a natural heavyweight. He's a cruiserweight. So now you gotta eat and come up to fight Mike. But Jake Paul don't have the experience, but he most definitely know how with a punch placement, and they wearing 14-ounce gloves. He he not knocking out
which is
Mike.
gonna help him. It's gonna save him from being comatose.
Yo,
A
is
little
this
bit,
is this
maybe,
true that
but
it's going on that record? They said this is real.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
been
a
sanctioned
sanctioned
by the
fight.
Texas Commission.
Wow, that is a disgrace.
Pro fight.
Mike Tyson
So
gonna be 58 years old. He's too old to be doing this against that young boy. I hope he knock him out. I hope this not no wrestling shit.
Ain't sparring gloves 16 ounces?
yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they use it. They definitely using sparring gloves pretty much, using 14-ounce gloves. I mean, them is like pillows on your hand.
What he
No, it's
has to
what?
do,
No, it's not.
Nah,
No,
them
it's
Jones
not.
gonna be
No, it's
heavy.
not. That boy,
I'm gonna tell you
I
Hector
what
boxed
Jake
with a
Papa.
Paul
lynch
has to
with
do.
14s. What?
What you
I'm
say,
gonna tell
John?
you
Go
what
ahead,
Jake
bro.
Paul has to do. Jake Paul has to not make Mike Tyson angry. Don't piss him off.
What is Mike gonna do?
How many rounds
Mike is
Mike got
gonna.
in him? That's what I'm worried about.
8
They
Y'all,
only
rounds.
going
hold
8 rounds. They're
But
going
on.
how
eight
many
2-minute
Mike? How
rounds.
many rounds do Mike got in himself?
Hold on. Do y'all know that Jake Paul's from Cleveland?
What the fuck that got to do with it?
I say nigga get that.
What I'd say is this, murder. It's us Ohio boys. You know how we get, you know how us Ohio niggas get down, nigga. Ohio nigga, double O. What's up, yo? Columbus, Akron, Cleveland, Springfield, Dayton, Youngstown. What's up, y'all? Cincinnati too. I forget about you. You know I love y'all niggas.
Don't forget he from Cleveland, baby. He from Ohio, baby.
I'm gonna tell you like this. BVO said, "What is Mike gonna do? Mike is gonna do what he always do. He's gonna come in there and move his head side to side and throw that damn hook to the body. And Jake Paul gonna say, 'Oh shit, this is Mike Tyson,' and that nigga gonna run,
That's what I
literally
said.
run around the ring."
Do y'all remember
Montana
when?
Love. Montana Love is from Cleveland. That's what the Jazz said.
Yeah, he from the East Side, man. Salute to the East Side, man. That's for
Shout
all.
out
That's
the
for all
East
the.
Side.
I
See
mean,
Mike is. You
Montana
see
Love
Mike at the
ain't been
press conference.
Montana
He,
Love
Y'all
ain't
see
been
Mike at
in
the
the
press
ring since he got.
conference.
Yeah, I saw him at the press conference.
Oh yeah, Mike was happy and Mike is being funny and that's cool. That's the Mike you want. Don't make Mike angry because that muscle memory is still there and that
if
pop
I
is
was
still there.
if I was him, I would say something super disrespectful to Mike, like invite him to my
That
private
would be
parts or
stupid.
something.
That would be
It's a
stupid.
fight.
You
That's
It's a
gonna
not
bring a
fight.
smart.
Hawk out of Mike? You gonna bring a Hawk out of Mike?
He's 60 years old almost, man.
Mike,
The Hawk
I
is
hate.
gone.
I
man,
hate this fight, man. I hate this fight.
Mike is not gonna let
I'm gonna watch it though. It's a
somebody.
novelty. That's what it
Mike
is. I
not
know
gonna
I'm
let
watching it.
somebody like Jake Paul bring but that type of shit out of him. Mike Tyson, he taking Jake Paul serious, but as far as but Jake Paul rattling Mike or feeling to get him mad, he's not gonna be able to do that because Mike is looking at him like he's a baby, literally.
Yeah, Mike did look kind of scary when he was talking, man. He was talking kind of jailhousey to him. He was talking kind of scary, man.
BVO be just saying. I think BVO says things sometimes just to hear himself talk. I really do.
You a goofball,
Yeah,
man.
that'll be a good fight. AB
Mike,
and Montana Love. That
You
build
ain't hear
up, the
Mike. You ain't
press
hear Mike
conference
say
will
he
be
looks
no,
crazy.
fat.
Mike
He
look
looks fat. He's in
every
his prime.
he looked every bit as
Mike.
scared as he looked scared when he was fighting daggone Mitch Green. That's exactly how Mike was looking. He was looking just
No,
like that.
no. I said no. When I said he was talking scary, I don't know. You hear what I said? I said Mike
No,
was
he was
talking
talking
scary.
scared the same. He was talking scared the same way he was talking scared to Mitch Green.
Yeah, I'm just
Same way.
saying. If Mike was talking to me like that, man, I'll be pretty nervous, man.
He might want you to think that. He might want you to think that he'll fuzzy little teddy bear until he swing that one punch and you realize that's the same old Mike that was knocking everybody out in the
No, Mike
80s.
was talking pretty dark in there. Mike was talking pretty dark. He was talking about hurting bad, and Jake Paul might not have any children. Like, dang, he was talking kind of. I don't understand why Mike. Every time Mike fight now, I don't know. He always go jailhouse on us. I don't know why he do that, man.
Because he ain't lying. Because the way he punch you, Jake Paul might not have
That's
any
who Mike
kids no more.
is.
I hope
You
they
remember
have
when
to
you was
come. I
growing up,
hope they have to
BVO?
come pick Jake
Yeah,
Paul up.
You remember when you was growing up, BVO? In the neighborhood,
yeah,
that one dude that everybody was like, man, that motherfucker crazy. Leave that motherfucker alone, man.
yeah,
Remember that dude?
yeah.
That's Mike Tyson. In real life,
And then
that's Mike Tyson.
also,
He's that dude.
yep. y'all gotta remember that Mike Tyson, even though he's 58, he is on testosterone and he's doing shockwave therapy. So that 58 is not your typical 58. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good point.
I
That
can
is a
dig
good
it. I
point.
can dig it.
That
yeah,
is a good point. He pretty
yeah,
much
bro.
on HGH, man, because he
Yeah,
did say he was
bro.
taking testosterone.
Have you sat there and watched Mike Tyson work out on the daggone heavy bag? That nigga still got it. Mike Tyson ain't lose nothing. He ain't lose that power. He might have lost some of the reflex, but he ain't lose no power.
But for me, but him
Now
going through over
we're
the
not gonna get it all twisted, right? We're not gonna say Mike can go in there and beat one of these top 10 heavyweights because he probably can't.
Yeah.
But a guy like Jake Paul, yeah, Jake might be in trouble.
Yeah, he might obliterate him, man, because the part that all my favorite Mike. I'm gonna ask you guys this: do you guys remember when Mike told this man all this crazy stuff he would do to him? You scared to mess
I
with the
remember
real
when that
man.
nigga
I was
Mike
like,
said. I
whoa.
remember when Mike said, "I broke my back. I broke my back." They was like,
What kind of
"What you
injury
mean?
was it?
What you mean you broke
Spinal.
your back?" He said, like spinal."
He said, was it Jim Gray said, was it vertebrae? Is it vertebrae, Mike? He said spinal.
Spinal. My favorite thing was when he told that one dude, if you don't like the way I talk, turn off your effing channel. I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, Mike.
He said, well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk. He said, well, Mike, why you got to talk like that? Mike, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you.
Yeah, Mike is pretty disrespectful, man. I heard that he told Miss
Mike is
Green. Go ahead.
Mike is a fucking savage. Mike is a savage,
Yeah.
bro.
Mike told that was BVO. That was one of my favorite interviews with Mike. Mike came in there. He said, I'm going to kill that mother. He said, okay.
That man said, "I want to eat your kids. I want to eat your." I was like, "God damn, Mike, you didn't already beat the dude. Why you want to eat the kids?"
You know the craziest thing I ever heard, y'all, that scared me when I knew Mike was a crazy son of a was when the man said, "I wish I could step on your kids' testicles. They could feel just as bad as I feel." I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I remember that one. That
Hey,
was
Lennox
crazy.
did not like that, man. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You definitely right. You definitely right, Queen. If Montana Love was a fight, hey, Bia beat the hell out of Montana Love.
Yeah.
Montana Love is
Tank,
not that good.
no, he's not. And that, you know what's funny? You
And
know what's a good thing to
hold on,
watch?
and shout out to them St. Clair boys, man. You know he be over there by the open pit, man. Salute to my man Montana Love. He be in the hood at the open pit.
You know what the funny thing? You got to go see him in Tank spar. That shit had me crying, boy.
Who?
Montana Love and Tank. They was talking to Montana was like, don't get aggressive. Tank went right upside his head. That shit was funny as hell. You got to
Hey,
check that
you
spar
can
out.
see that from me on Adrian Broner and Javante Tank Davis with a 25-8 for me series, but it's on YouTube.
What Montana Love and
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, John? That sparring session they
yeah,
had. That
yeah.
shit
For me,
had
but it
me
was
in
yeah.
tears.
For
Let
me,
me let
yeah,
me
he
ask
was
you
being
this
a
though.
dog shit on Montana Love.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
was.
really was. He was trying to hurt him,
I
man.
thought he tried to kill him because Tank said when Tank went up his head, he made a noise like
Hey,
"ugh," like
hey,
he
hey,
tried to
hey,
break that
hey,
nigga. Yeah, I was
hey.
like, damn.
When Montana Love, when he got out the ring, nigga, but he turned into a straight hoe. But he started
Yeah,
talking
he
on some.
did.
Hey, but don't get
Don't get
aggressive. But don't
aggressive.
get
Don't get
aggressive.
aggressive.
Don't get
Yeah.
aggressive now, man. I'm just trying to talk to you.
Tank was like, I'm gonna get aggressive. Remember when they was in the ring talking? When they was in the
E-
ring talking, that was like my favorite part, dog.
Even
Hey,
outside the
if he
ring,
would have
yo.
talked to me like that, I ain't gonna lie. BBO would have stole on him. You can't talk to me like
Yeah,
that.
he talked to him greasy, bro.
You can't talk to me like that.
and he was punching on him when he was doing it.
Yeah, take
Even
it.
after the fact,
Tank is ruthless, man. I'll never forget when Tank said he trying to little boy me. I'm gonna beat him up. That nigga drunk. Boom, boom. Soon as he get hit, it seemed like Tank just be going for your neck when he get hit. But let me ask you this though, because you know my man Grandpa came up here because he ain't like what we were saying. But what you think about little Sugar Ray Leonard, Ryan Garcia? What's gonna happen when he come up dirty, Grandpa?
What's gonna happen to him? What happens to
Yeah,
motherfuckers that come up dirty? They get suspended.
yeah. You think that's fair to suspend me for a year? That's crazy. A whole
Yeah,
year.
that's the
2
rule.
years.
Whatever the rule is what he's gonna get.
Where's the mercy, man?
They ain't
Ain't no
give
mercy.
Americano. They ain't give
Ain't no
Americano
mercy
mercy.
for cheaters. Ain't no mercy
Hold
for
on, hold
King.
on,
Ain't no
hold on,
mercy.
hold on, brother Shug.
Ain't no mercy.
You a man who believe in God. You don't believe in mercy.
Not when it comes to rules. Rules are black and white. If you do this, this will happen. If you do this, this will happen. That's the way the
Hey,
world works.
I'm gonna tell you like this, BVO. In the Bible, it says man should follow the laws of the land. He didn't follow the law of that goddamn ring. He deserved to be suspended.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's so funny? I'll never forget when that boy Tate came out with Sosa, man, and had Don't Like. I thought that was super cool, man, because people don't understand, like, Chicago, man, them little crazy bad kids, they really made a mark on the world, man. I mean, they really made a mark on the world. To see him with Tank, that was crazy. But
I don't want to
just
call them bad kids. They just a little misled.
no, they was all bad kids, man. You talking about shooting at the police and stuff? Them dudes was bad kids, man.
They was misled.
Hey, that dude, you know,
Ryan, but the thing with Ryan is this, bro. It really doesn't matter what happens because we really can't. The problem is for all of us boxing fans, right? Is we can't unsee what we saw.
Nope.
Can't
That's what I
unsee it.
said. The only way Devin can erase that loss is by going in there and fighting him and showing that it was because of the daggone PDs that he was in
Right.
that he lost.
That's all he can do.
oh
And
man, we
all
got
this
my brother
bitching
in the chat.
and
Go
whining,
ahead.
all this
Hey,
bitching and whining.
I'm not saying that Devin wins. I'm saying that's the only
Yeah.
way that he could change it. That's the only way he could change
Yeah,
it. I'm not
but
saying that
all
he
this
wins.
bitching and whining, all this
You
bitching and
can't
whining he doing, he needs to stop it. He needs to quit it.
you
He lost
can't
a lot
Go
of
back to the
respect.
change.
lab,
See,
get better, and fight this motherfucker again. Otherwise,
Devin
just
Haney,
leave it
he
alone.
can't change no laws. You feel me? He can't change no laws, and the only thing that he could do is just fight on. But we are gonna take it as far as he take it, and that's what he don't understand. So he gonna make himself look like a fool with due time. But he need to go and take another fight off, or try to fight with Shakur after he get this fight over with. No cap.
He's not going back to 35, so him fighting Shakur is out of the question. He can
But
barely make
Shakur,
40.
he would move but a
He can barely
140 with
make
a fight.
40.
Yeah, but Shakur,
He
he will
needs to
move
move
up
up.
with a 140. Shakur move up to
Yeah,
140 for that fight.
what Haney needs to do is move up to 47 and fight at his natural weight. That's what he needs to
He,
do.
he would not win no fights at 147.
That's fine if he doesn't, but he still needs to fight at his natural weight. Stop shrinking yourself down. Fight at your
He
Hey,
natural
might
weight.
as well.
hey, Ja,
Because
I
he
ain't gonna
ain't gonna
lie,
beat
man.
nobody.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This is the thing you gotta remember, Ja. You're bigger than him by quite a bit, and he's big, and he be at almost 200. Devin be walking around about 200. He a big dude, man. You seen it? He's about 190 on ESPN. He was huge, man. He was
And
huge,
that
man. No
and
diddy, he
that's
was
why
huge.
you see the only person I see him probably getting over is kind of Ben Matias. That's about but he not beating nobody. Like once he go at 147, that's it. But they're gonna start hurting Haney and start embarrassing him, and they're gonna make him look less than what he is.
He will be better, I believe, at his natural weight because he doesn't have to shrink himself down. And shrinking yourself down, that makes your punch resistance weak. It fucks your body up, man. And a lot of these dudes do it. They fighting at lower weights trying to get a competitive advantage, and that's bullshit.
So,
Fight at your natural weight.
I think you got a good point, and I think salute to what you saying, man. I think the lights will bother Frank. But to be honest with you, if you think about the fight overall, it's now that I done broke it down in my mind, it's a complete mismatch. Tank is gonna probably decapitate him because I seen how that dude had him like on shaky leg. He was doing a shaky leg a little bit, holding on for dear life his last fight. So if he can't take a body shot, oh, Tank is gonna pepper that body up, man. He gonna mess that body up. No diddy. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
That's
They're gonna have to get a
crazy.
stretcher. They're gonna have to get a stretcher for
I
him.
think you're wrong, BB. I think it's gonna go 12, but
but you
I
looking
He
hope
at
y'all
might be.
Tank
right.
like he's invincible, brother.
I'm
He
cool
not
with a
invincible.
knockout.
He might end up like his boy Spence. Y'all remember when they had to carry Spence out the ring like they did Ricky on Boys in the Hood, and they threw Spence on the couch? It might be the same way. It might be the same way. They might throw Frank on the couch, yo. I'm telling you. They might throw him on the couch. I could see Derrick James. Give me the baby. Give me the baby. I can see it right now.
That's crazy.
I
That's
can see it
crazy that
right
you
now,
went on
man.
that rant just now.
It's the truth, man. It's the truth. Hold on. Oh, I got my OG in the house, man. My man Crush, the legend. What's going on, Crush, man? How you feeling?
Hey man,
OG
salute to
Crush.
everybody. Yeah, I'm on this special detail. So since it's kind of calmed down, I said let me chop on real quick before you go off, man, and kick it with y'all real quick. I'm up here doing the protest that they've been having in Philadelphia at Penn University and Drexel. They didn't, had a protest going on. So I'm on this detail. So it's kind of calm right now. I get to chop it up with y'all real quick. So I've been listening the whole time. Hey man,
I'm coming to your city, Crush. I'll be there in July on the 13th, bro.
oh, you coming to see my man Boots do his thing?
I gotta go see Boots, man. One of my favorites right now. I gotta come see Boots. And
Cool.
the tickets
Make
start
sure
at $100, so it's a great deal.
Yeah, I already got my tickets, man. I'll be right there in section 106. I'm gonna make sure that I link up with everybody. We gotta flick it up. So if any of y'all coming into the goddamn city for the Boots fight, y'all make sure y'all link up, man, so we can get together.
Oh yeah.
Keep it for a minute. We can take a whole joint and let the world know this is how boxing minds brought friendships and all type of things together. Yeah, man.
You can clear me from covering that personal, and you can place me at Inspector Hall.
Hold on.
that?
Hold on. We got my guy, man, the philosopher in the house, Thomas Hill. He hanging out. He back in here with the brothers. What's up with you, Thomas?
Tommy Hill figure. Tommy Hill, give him the middle finger.
The greatest man alive told me to give you the middle finger salute, bro. I don't know if I could be that dirty, but you already know.
Hey, you know how it be, man. When you come out here with us, man, we the niggas, man. It's cutthroat out here. So I'm glad Tommy allowed offside, man.
Cutthroat Island. We on Cutthroat Island up in this bitch. Ain't that about a blip?
Ain't that a naked freaky?
Why I got the philosopher here? Let me ask you this, man, because we gonna heard a lot of cat from my man Prize, aka T'Challa.
What you surprised, dog? What were you capping on, man?
Wakanda forever.
We got to figure out, man. This whole he's saying Loma won't be able to touch Tank, and
I didn't say
Tank
that.
gonna run through him. What you hear? What you think about all that, man?
Oh,
I just want, hey man, anything that will allow the brother to show his wares, that's what I'm for. Because I mean, I don't know what other people look at or what people see, but I know what I look at when I watch boxing. And everything that they say about my man Tank, I think they got like a slant. I don't know why they got the slant. I don't know if it's light skinnedness, if it's Mayweatherness, if they just don't give a Fness. But people just love to hate on that brother, man. And I think he get a chance to show the world. And like, unfortunately, my man Frank Martin, he gonna be the first victim.
It's not that everybody hate on Tank, but it's just the simple fact that it's a lot of his fans who think that he's invincible. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's invincible. Nobody's invincible.
None of Tank fans think he's invincible.
Give him a Floyd aura. You feel me? And it's not that.
Do you believe Floyd was invincible? He wasn't even invincible.
We don't think Tank is invincible, bro. I'm a Tank fan. I don't think he's invincible. Everybody, Devin Haney fans thought he was motherfucking invincible. We don't talk like Tank in that matter. We don't take the news to somebody.
100% fact.
They called that ninja a water walker. Now you talk about invincible.
A water walker.
A water walker.
Yeah. You talking about he could walk on water? He the Lord Haney and all that, man. Tank fans don't talk like that, bro. We keep it on ground surface, bro. We ain't doing none of that. Not no real Tank fan. You must be talking to the cat.
If he fights Loma, he's knocking Loma out, and that's a fact. That is a fact. If he fights Devin, he's knocking Devin out. That's a fact. If he fights Shakur, and Shakur can't keep away from him, he's getting knocked out. That is a fact.
He's not knocking out Shakur.
If he can't get to him, he's going to knock him out.
You're not saying nothing wrong. We love you in the check.
Now the problem for Tank will come when he has to move up, because there are some people there that's a little bit bigger than him that he's going to have to navigate through. But they also do things that allow for him to do what he does best, and that's break down what they do.
Well, he said Tio was just big, so I hope he gives Tio an opportunity, man.
I really hope he gets Tio for your sake.
He said
For your sake, I hope he gets Tio.
Break Tio nose.
And you know what's funny? We're gonna be celebrating, man, praising God just like we did.
Cinco de Mayo, dog.
We're gonna be praising just like we did when Ryan beat Devin, man. We was all celebrating.
Praising when he did that. Nobody else was praising that, dog. I expected it, dog. It was part of course for me. Just like I said, Usyk was gonna be Fury. Part of course for me.
Yeah.
Didn't see Baranchyk beating Navarrete.
Yeah, that was crazy.
For those people who said he was going to.
Some people thought that, man. I don't know what Navarrete looked like. Navarrete looked like he don't want no Nava body with anybody the way he came looking like. He looked horrible.
Well,
yeah, it's different, man. It's different.
I was a happy camper because, when I saw them odds at 9-1 on Brian Norman, I had to jump on that. I couldn't let that pass.
Yeah, I'm glad you did, Mr. Young. I'm glad you jumped on it. I'm glad somebody jumped up after that, man. If anybody did the same thing that Mr. Young did, go ahead.
I said, let me go and put 200 on this. 9-1, huh? Let me put 200 on this because he gonna beat the shit out of this dude. And man.
But that being said, real quick, right? Now that Brian Norman has a belt at 147, so that shapes up things a little different at 147 pounds. Maybe he it don't look too much like a ghost town because it was getting very quiet there. So by him grabbing the belt, you guys think that's going to bring a little more noise back to that division because 147 is starting to slip, especially at the Earl and Bud left, man. So what y'all think about that with Brian Norman getting the belt? What y'all think it does for 147?
It livens up the division because you got guys like what's that dude's name? What's that dude's name? The Russian cat.
Mario
at the WBA champion. No, the Russian cat. Stanionis. You got Barrios. You got some guys up there that Brian Norman can fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think at 23 and what he's done so far, I don't think he's ready for Ennis. I think Ennis beats him. But I think he gives Barrios hell. I think he gives Stanionis hell. I think he can actually beat either one of those guys.
I'll say this. Whenever I'm having a bad day, nothing makes me happier than to watch two fights. To watch Devin Haney get beat up by King Rod and this one. R.I.P. my man Devin Haney's career, man. R.I.P. his career. Oh, and I want to send another love, man. I want to send my condolences out to Kendrick Lamar, man. Rest in peace to Kendrick Lamar's career as well, man. But you know what I got to say? I'm gonna let everybody get their last words before we get out of here. Go ahead.
Hey, Crush, I got a question for you.
What up?
Can we finally put to bed this notion that Tyson Fury is some all-time great and he's better than Muhammad Ali? Can we stop hearing people say that now? Will they get up off of that bullshit?
I wish they will stop it because Mr. Sheldon, man, you had a APB out on those cats. I was sending out the hitmen to get their asses talking that nonsense. So they can stop it now. They can stop it now. You know what I mean? We ain't got to send the hitters at them, but they started again. The hitters is coming. Goddamn, hitters is coming, man.
I gotta say something too before we got it. I promised somebody to say this. T.O. Fimo was not undisputed. I wanted to make sure I said that. Somebody asked me to say that. T.O. was not undisputed. But guess what? Tio is still the greatest fighter under 140. I can't wait to give him a shot, and we can really find out. But it's your boy BVO Boxing, man, aka the King of Mexican Boxing. You know I got my brother in the house, Mr. the biggest hitter himself, T'Challa, my man, the King of Wakanda, my man, Prize Fighter. Of course, I
Wakanda
got my
forever.
man, my OG man, the angriest man on YouTube, my man Crush. And I definitely even got my granddaddy in the house, man. I got my man Shelton in the house. I got my young boy, the boxing analyst, man. I got my guy, man, Jaja in the house. And of course, I got the Puerto Rican Prince, the second angriest man on YouTube. And you know I got the
Damn.
philosopher in the house, man. My God, man, Mr. Thomas Hill. And we gone. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.